Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It seems to me the entity that planned mankind made a very wise decision not to let us know our future. How many of us would be defeated before we began? As it is, only the fortunate few get an even break from destiny. This tale concerns two men pursued and captured by their fate. Said Lord Chesterfield, "My fate is like that of an eagle who, being shot down, observes his own feathers on the arrow that kills him." Of this story, he couldn't have said it better.
Paul, when I saw you eyeing the maid of honor at your wedding to Louisa, I knew right then and there Louisa was marrying the wrong person.
Now, hold on. Till the day she died, Louisa never thought so. I never let her find out anything about me that would hurt her.
You really think she knew nothing?
Not unless you told her. A fine friend you are.
Oh, Paul, you don't need a friend. You need a keeper.
Our mystery drama, Let No Man Put Us Under, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate, Jr., and stars Michael Wager and Russell Horton. I shall return shortly with Act One.
Start your...
Let me set the scene for you. It is December 31st. By special permission of the warden, architect Mark Young is permitted to visit inmate Paul Raymond, now residing in cell 101 in the Arizona State Prison. It's a long-standing custom of theirs to celebrate New Year's Eve together, and the warden felt that kindness could do no harm. Permission granted.
Mark, you're here, Mark. I'd like you to meet the gentleman who just opened my cell door. Happy keeper of the keys, guard extraordinary in charge of such suspected murderers as myself, Paul Raymond.
Oh, you're not serious. The charge isn't murder, it's suspicion.
Would you mind standing up, sir? Mr. Young.
Me? Stand up?
Thank you. Hands out in front of you, please.
Look, I don't like being frisked on New Year's Eve when the warden has okayed my visit here. And I'll tell you what else I don't like. I don't like Mr. Raymond being suspected of anything illegal, let alone the murder of his wife.
I'll tell the warden.
Oh, what a world this is. Those outside the bars and those inside.
And who would have thought a year ago today we'd be seeing the old year out in a prison cell?
Or that Louisa would be dead. Is it fate? What is it? I wonder.
What is?
As long as I've known you, and that means going back to our college days, that the two women who've loved you, isn't it strange what's happened to them?
Mark, what are you thinking of Janet?
And Louisa, the way they ended up.
Yeah, I agree, a terrible way. You know, Mark, I never forgot Janet. I can say that honestly now.
Paul, I don't know how to make you out. I really don't.
Am I that complicated?
I've never met a man as tough as you, almost as though you had no conscience.
Reminisce with me, old chum.
I don't think you'll want to hear this.
Try me.
Do you remember the last day of college? I was putting all my books together, packing clothes, taking the pictures on the wall. You, I don't know where you were, raising Cain somewhere. It was getting late, around 1 p.m. We were supposed to be out of our rooms by 6. You hadn't been in since the night before, and there was a knock on the door. It's unlocked. Come in. Hi, Janet. Paul's not here.
You packing?
That I am.
You going home?
Yeah, about a week. Then I'm off to Pace Architectural. Gonna put in a whole summer.
Mark, do you know where he is?
Paul? Hey, you got me.
You think he'll be back soon?
We better be. Everyone's supposed to be out by 6.
I'll wait for him.
Janice, I can't guarantee Paul's going to show up. I mean, you know him.
He's not going to show up.
He's very good at making a liar out of me.
Hi, Janice. Come to say goodbye to us lucky seniors are getting out. Next year it'll be your turn.
Paul,
Hey, honey, you'd better see the doctor. Polio doesn't sound much better than it did over the weekend.
I've been to the doctor.
What did he say? Will you live?
Everything connected with me will live.
Look, kids, if you two want to be alone, I have to return these books to the library anyway.
No, stay. I just came up for a pack of cigarettes.
We're due out of here at 6 on the button, Paul, and you haven't even started packing.
Plenty of time. I have a business deal cooking in town, which I just have to lock up before going.
Paul, I have to see you.
Okay. So you have to see me. Have a good look.
I mean, I want to talk to you.
So talk, kid. Go ahead.
I have to talk to you alone.
I'm on my way out, guys.
Look, I can't right now, Janice. How about down at the boathouse? Say in half an hour, 2:30? Good, quiet place to talk. I'll get back here in plenty of time, Mark. Don't you worry your little head. See ya.
I hate him.
Janice, what's this all about?
He's not going to show up at the boathouse.
Well, does it really matter? So you've had a little quarrel. Friends always do.
Friends? He knows. I told him. Now that there's a problem, he's just giving me the brush.
You mean Paul won't do anything?
He says it's all my fault. He's right, of course. It was all my fault to be taken in by him. To believe we'd be married.
Well, I thought he was very serious about you.
He can walk away. But I can't. You don't know my family.
Janice, take it easy. I know Paul really loves you, but in many ways he's just an irresponsible kid, and he hasn't come to terms with the situation yet.
The doctor said if I wait much longer, it'd be dangerous.
How long has it been?
3 months.
You've known that long that you were pregnant?
So did Paul. He kept saying, wait, and I thought, what a fool I was. I thought we'd get married right after he graduated.
Well, what makes you think you won't?
Because he told me so last night. He said I'd better go see a doctor. He's got no conscience at all.
I know how he feels about you. Don't give up on him.
Then you know more about him than he does. Look, I'm going.
Janice, will you keep me posted? I want to know. I want to help.
Mark, give this to him for me.
Okay. Should I know what's in this envelope?
50 $10 bills that he gave me last night to take care of things. I don't want the money.
Well, where are you going now?
I don't know. Walk around the campus, I guess.
Janice, will you come see me after you've talked to him in the boathouse? I want to know what happened.
You think something will?
Well, how do you know it won't? He may be going to pick up an engagement ring at Silver's right now to surprise you.
Oh, I'd like to believe that.
Just don't give up on him yet.
I'll go to the boathouse and wait for him. Thanks, Mark.
Oh, hi, Paul. You took your own sweet time. Now, look, it's 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, buddy, but I can't hang around.
Wait. Sit down, please. Something terrible's happened. Something awful. I don't know what made her do it. Listen, Janice and I, we're going to get married, you understand? We really were. That's the honest truth, Mark.
Well, what happened?
She's dead.
What?
I got to the boathouse. But we agreed to meet at 3:30, remember?
No, not 3:30, Paul. 2:30.
What do you mean 2:30?
Well, that's what you said, 2:30. I heard you.
I couldn't have said 2:30. I was buying Green's Variety Store. We had a closing at 2:30. I'm going to buy a lot of stores.
So you got to the boathouse at 3:30. Then what?
I couldn't find her. I couldn't find Janice. I went out, looked around. I asked Roberts, the caretaker. He's seen her. He went back inside with me, and he found her. She had hung herself. It was awful.
Paul, there'll be an autopsy. They'll find out she was pregnant.
How did you know?
Well, she came here. She gave me this money to give back to you.
So you knew everything?
Well, not really. Only her side of it.
You still my buddy, thank heaven for that. Oh, Mark, I would have married her. I just wanted a little time to get myself started. She had this crazy idea. I was giving her the brush. That wasn't true. Mark, you know me better than that, don't you, Mark? Yes, honorable guard.
Just checking.
Guard.
Yes, sir.
Did the warden inform you I have permission to remain in Mr. Raymond's cell until after midnight?
Yes, sir.
I do not know why he keeps coming into my cell. I don't know what he expects to find. Janice. Oh. Yeah, Janice. That was a grim episode in my life. How long was it, Mark, before we saw each other again?
Oh, I'm not sure. I was established as an architect. I kept reading about you in the papers. Paul with this merger, that merger.
Oh, you read about me, did you?
And I began designing office buildings while you appeared to be gobbling. You asked me to be best man at your wedding to Louisa.
Ah, that's when we got together again, I remember. And it was right. After that, we started a little custom of celebrating the New Year together.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
What time is it?
10:40. I'm thinking it was about 11:15. Louisa would start her alchemy with that special hot punch of hers.
John, just think. In all the years we were married, I could never get her to make a decent New Year's Eve punch. All you could taste was the cranberry juice and the apple juice and the cinnamon and the cloves and the... She never put in enough vodka. So all you ended up drinking was hot fruit juice.
I didn't mind it.
You. She could have served a cinnamon stick to you with an olive on top of it, and you'd be groveling with gratitude.
Was I that obvious?
Oh, listen, I didn't mind. I had my diversions.
Paul, in a little over an hour, the new year will start, and I can't honestly face it without telling you something that I hope won't hurt you, but it hurts me to keep it secret.
Your problem is you've got a conscience.
Yes, well, perhaps yours is that you haven't. Did you ever think that the girl you married might have known more about you than she admitted?
Louisa. She knew nothing. We fell in love. We married.
And then, did she have any regrets?
Why should she? I kept my other private life private. And who would have said anything? You?
No. I never kept score. But you've always been pretty ruthless.
Mark, after all these years, are you blaming me for Janice?
No.
Did Louisa ever find out about her? Now, you tell me, Mark, tell me.
If I were to cry out to the guard, no more visits, nothing.
Sorry. Louisa couldn't have known. We had 9 good years together, she and I. Very good years. This would have been our 10th New Year's Eve.
So long as you believe she knew nothing.
What is this? A Sunday school lecture? Look, I live my life my way. You live yours your way.
But you don't care who gets hurt.
So she did know. You told Louisa. No, you didn't. I don't believe that. Fine friend you are.
Oh, you don't need a friend, Paul. You need a keeper.
If you are wondering why Mark made a special effort to spend New Year's Eve in prison with Paul, so am I. Why was he going back over a past they had both shared? Was it because there is something there neither of them can forget or wish to remember? I'll return shortly with Act 2 to satisfy my curiosity. Two friends have made a habit of spending New Year's Eve together. However, this hour before midnight on December 31st finds them in a prison cell. where Mark, a successful architect, is visiting Paul, an equally successful businessman who, unfortunately, is being held on suspicion of engineering the death of his wife.
Oh, all right, Mark, I'm sorry. Let's say you didn't tell Louise anything. But why did you bring up the subject?
Because of what I have to tell you now. Paul, there was once something between the two of us.
Louise and you?
Yeah, it started 10 years ago. At your wedding.
When you were my best man.
That's right. And Louisa's father came down from Maine to give his daughter away. Mr. Everett.
I sure remember him. Dressed in his full regalia as chief of police of Pebble Harbor, Maine. I take thee, Louisa, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
I take thee, Paul, to my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
You and Louisa marched up the aisle married, and I went and stood by Chief Everett. Your daughter makes a beautiful bride.
Did you see what he was doing, your friend, Paul?
Did I see what?
All through the ceremony, while he was marrying Louisa, Paul was winking at the maid of honor.
Why, I didn't see that.
Oh, yes, you did, young man. And you didn't like it any better than I did. He has a roving eye. I can only pray she's spared the heartbreak.
So that was what that old man said to you.
Well, you were so obvious about it. It was then I thought it was time you and I saw as little of each other as we could.
Then why did you agree after I married Louisa to come by for each New Year's Eve? You didn't like me.
No, I didn't. And the more I learned about you and how you spent your time, the big deals, the mergers, the more I knew how little we had in common.
Oh, why?
Louisa. I had to keep tabs on her to make sure she was getting a fair shake. So I accepted those annual invitations year after year.
What? Were you at the house our very first New Year's? I can't remember. I know I invited you.
Oh, yes, I went. And you weren't there when I got there. Oh, I knew where you were. It was in all the gossip columns. Louisa, I hope I'm on time. Paul said to come at 8.
Oh, come in, Mark. He's not here yet.
Oh, I guess he's working.
Well, he didn't say.
I didn't decide to come until the last minute. It's, after all, your first New Year's Eve together.
Oh, and what are you, a stranger? Paul's best man? As a matter of fact, you've turned down more invitations than you've accepted.
Yeah, only work got in the way.
I must show you this. Paul gave it to me at breakfast. Isn't it beautiful? He put the chain around my neck, and now I can't take it off. The catch is bent.
I can see from here a big gold disc.
Mm-hmm.
Must be 2 inches across.
For our first New Year's. Look, can you see what's written on it?
For the only love of my life.
I hope he meant it.
Well, why do you say that?
I thought you knew Paul.
I think I do.
Well, then you should share my hope.
I do. Aren't you sure of his love, Louisa?
No, Mark. I'm not.
The hours passed. 9 o'clock. 10. 11:15. Still, you hadn't returned. Oh, I knew where you were, Paul. And I could have killed you.
That actress, Bianca.
Well, was it? How could you be so unthinking? So lacking in conscience?
Bianca, yeah. That's the way it was.
You don't know what it did to me. Louisa was the first woman who'd come into my life since the death of my mother.
Hey, that could explain a great deal. If you hadn't placed your mother on such a pedestal, perhaps today you wouldn't be a bachelor.
Louisa came into my life. I felt she ought to be protected. I sat there. It got later and later. No, Paul. My heart went out to her. Louisa?
Yes.
Well, what can I do?
We're waiting for Paul. What is there to do but wait? Oh, what time is it, Mark?
Midnight's only an hour away.
Hope he's all right. He wasn't in an accident. I mean, you know how careless people get on New Year's Eve.
There's a special angel that watches people like Paul. Keep them away from harm.
What was that? Oh, silly of me. It was just the clock.
It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, Mark, I can't bear this waiting.
Look, I'm leaving. I'm going to go now.
Where?
I just can't bear to see you so upset. I think I know where Paul is. I'm going to go bring him back with me.
Oh, no. Don't go, Mark. Don't you run out on me, too. I'd be all alone. I can't bear that. I just can't.
Louisa. Now, don't cry. Come here. Put your head on my shoulder. You won't be alone, I promise you. I won't let you be alone.
Oh, why is he like that? He knows I love him. It is New Year's Eve. Couldn't he spare me the time tonight?
Now, he'll be here. There's just some stupid little reason that's keeping him so late. Now, here. Take this handkerchief.
Thank you.
Wipe your eyes.
I can't.
Why not?
You're holding me so close. I can't move my arms.
Well, that must have been quite a touching scene. I'm sorry I missed it.
You came in soon after. You didn't notice me. I was shaking. Midnight came. We drank the punch. We sang Old Lang Syne. We pledged eternal friendship.
Let me see if I can remember. First New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was most decidedly Bianca. I would have checked everything for her.
That's the way I felt about Louisa.
Oh? And Louisa?
What did she feel for me? Nothing more than a friend, I guess. But from that day on, I was a changed man. I never forgot. I haven't to this day, 10 years later, the touch of her arms around my neck and the fragrance of her hair. She became all that was beautiful to me, and that was why, no matter how you behaved, Paul, I felt that I betrayed you.
Oh, Mark, I can't get over this. Because of that little episode, that nothing, you felt guilty.
Oh, I don't suppose you would. But to me, living in the same neighborhood, you so often out of town, me at my drawing board within walking distance of your house, and Louisa.
But you were a good boy, and you didn't drop in to see her while I was away. Is that what you want me to believe?
I don't care what you believe. There are a lot of people who aren't like you.
Oh, Mark, I wasn't always like that. It's the work. What I do is completely absorbing, and when I play, it's the same. Louisa knew the person I was before she married me. Now she's gone. That's life.
Lord, you speak without any feeling.
You don't know what I feel. Now, you finished with your mea culpas?
Almost.
Oh, happy the keeper of the keys will be coming back to make sure I haven't escaped. Whatever they're afraid suspected murderers will do. Then, what happened?
Well, nothing until a year later. Again, I arrived at your house at 8 o'clock. Oh, and this time you were home. You'd been on a bender the day before and lay asleep on the sofa. Louise and I sat together in the kitchen.
Very romantic.
I'm afraid the kitchen's the only place we can talk without disturbing Paul. He's been so busy, he's simply exhausted.
Louisa, I think I'll skip this New Year's Eve thing. I'll stay a couple of minutes and then go home.
Oh, he'll be terribly disappointed. Have you had dinner?
Yeah, I did, an early one. I don't eat much evenings. I'm usually working then.
Well, if you've no work to do, won't you please stay? For me?
Yes.
Mark, why have you been such a stranger?
Oh, I go where people want buildings built, and I go home to design them and then back to supervise the building.
Paul hasn't been home much either. He's always off on one of his surprise attacks, as he calls them. He works it out so a little company secretly buys up stock in a big company and then swallows it.
You've become quite a corporation wife in the past 12 months. Does it make you happy?
Happy? Oh, I don't know. Disappointed.
Oh? Why?
Paul doesn't want any children.
Louisa, should you be... You and Paul didn't come home. And then, for one moment, you and I... What I'm trying to say is...
You held me in your arms. And you comforted me.
Louisa, I cannot bring myself to come to this house year after year seeing you as his wife. I cannot do it.
Mark, listen, please. I still love him. Do you understand that? I'm married to him. And so far as my feelings go, he can do what he likes with whomever he likes and still come home and find me here, waiting. And the other thing, Mark, is that I want a family. We've talked about it, Paul and I. I want babies.
But you said that Paul didn't...
I think he will. In time.
What does he say, yes or no?
Well, now he says, let's wait, maybe. Don't you understand now why there can't be anyone else for me but Paul? He'll change. He'll settle down. And I want nothing on my conscience when he does.
Okay. So be it. I understand. But, look, I can't stay tonight. Tell Paul when he gets up, I have to catch an early morning plane for Arizona.
Oh, he'll be very disappointed. Is it because of me?
No. I have a commission for a house near Phoenix. I've always hankered to do a desert house, and this'll be it.
Oh, maybe one day you'll design a house for us.
Well, why not? If Paul decides to remain in one place. This desert house would suit you. Well, look, I really must go.
Oh, I'll take you to the front door. Mark, how would it suit me?
Well, I'm doing it in exposed wood framing and a great sheltering slate roof with wide overhanging eaves. And, of course, a pool, natural slate rock.
Oh, I can just see it in the Arizona desert. I've read so much about it. Be a perfect house for Paul and me and 4 children. A lovely dream.
I'll keep dreaming, Louisa. I'm sorry I made such a fool of myself before.
Oh, Mark. You didn't. I just don't know what to say.
Oh, you've said it all. Goodbye.
Nobody ever died of heartbreak, we are told by the poets. Yet, as Mark Young remembers his farewell to Louisa, he also remembers that at that moment, he thought his life had drained away and was totally empty. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
Taking a laxative?
Yeah, traveling throws my system off.
But so can a laxative.
Not Metamucil.
That's Metamucil.
Mark Young, a successful architect, shared his college days with Paul Raymond, today an extraordinary man of business specializing in company takeovers, known as mergers. What they could not share was the love of Louisa, Paul's wife. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, says the Song of Solomon, for love is strong as death, jealousy as cruel as the grave. And in a newly dug grave lies Louisa, and blamed for her death is her husband Paul, in prison, suspected of murdering her.
Well, you've never stopped being my friend, Mark, and I appreciate that. Mark, you think I'm innocent?
Yes, I do. And I'll tell you why. You remember I decided to stay on in Arizona and make that my home.
Well, that's more. I remember 2 years later, we followed you out there.
Paul, you are the last person I ever expected would walk into my office in this neck of the desert.
And you do not know the half of it, Mark. Louise and I aren't just visiting. We're staying here. We've decided to make Arizona our home.
Oh, how is she? It's been 2 years.
Yeah. Well, she's all right.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, I guess I'm not. You really get to know a woman after you've lived with her for a few years. All that innocence they hand you when you first meet them turns into real conniving after they've latched onto a good thing.
Paul, I don't know what to say. That doesn't sound like her at all.
In my business, conniving. Getting your own way. It's the name of the game. This is Louisa's idea. Really, we want you to design a house for us, Mark. In the meantime, we've rented the Thornton place outside of Phoenix. You know that?
Oh, yeah. I drive right by there every day on my way to the office.
No servants except for a housekeeper. We had her with us back east for over a year now. Good, capable woman.
Oh, any children?
Oh, no, thank heavens.
You didn't want them?
It wouldn't have worked. I want to go all the time. Sometimes I like to take Louisa with me. You can't drag babies all over the world. I'm not much into fatherhood anyway.
Oh, I thought Louisa wanted a family.
Yeah, she still talks about it sometimes. But I think she's come around to seeing things my way. We have a full life.
You see anything of Louisa's father?
Old Everett, chief of police of Pebble Beach. Yeah, Louisa keeps in touch.
When'd you rent the Thornton place?
A month ago.
Gosh, you two have been here all that time?
Yeah, I'm surprised Louisa didn't call you. She hasn't been that well. I'm not sure Arizona's going to agree with her, but I've got to make this my base. Whole new development scheme. I shouldn't even be talking about it. On the other hand, you're my oldest friend, so why not tip you off so you can make yourself a bundle?
First things first. Now, I'll get your ideas on the kind of house you want.
You probably have a bundle by now. You married?
No, I haven't found Miss Wright yet.
Well, I guess we've almost caught up on each other's lives. Now, this year, Mark, we've got to spend New Year's Eve together again, like we used to, huh? What are you doing for dinner tomorrow night? Well, I said tonight, but I'm flying to Vegas. I'll be back late tomorrow.
Are you inviting me?
We are. Nothing fancy. The housekeeper had to go back east. Her brother's sick. But Louisa loves to cook.
Okay. I'll be there.
Great.
And, give Louisa my love.
I'll just tell her you're coming to dinner. You can give her your love yourself.
When I drove up to your house the next night, it was a blackened shell. Flames still licking at fallen timbers, the hoses still going. You were in front with the fire chief, and when you saw me, you ran over.
They can't find Louisa. She's in there somewhere. They haven't found her.
Louisa? Is in there?
The chief says they have to wait till all the timbers cool off before they can send the men in.
Well, I'm not waiting.
Oh, Mark, don't. Maybe she's not even in there.
Louisa? Louisa?
Get back! Get back! Louisa! Where are you? Get that crazy guy out of here! Look out! Johnny!
Mark, you sleep?
No, I'm awake. Paul, which hospital am I in?
Phoenix, General. How are you feeling today?
Pretty alone.
No visitors?
You know what I mean. Louisa gone forever.
Oh, yeah, I know. Anybody stop by?
Well, a couple of men from the office just left. They wanted to know how long I'd be here.
When are they taking the bandages off?
On the end of the week, I hope. It kind of went off my head, I think. Louise?
Oh, come on, Mark. I know how you feel.
Do you?
Yesterday, there was a brief moment when they gave me an inkling of hope. But no, nothing.
I had this crazy idea. I thought maybe it wasn't Louisa they found. Maybe it was your housekeeper.
I wonder what time you thought of that. I mean, I did, too. That's what I meant when I said it turned out to be nothing. They took me to the morgue to make a positive identification. There wasn't much to recognize except that gold charm I gave her for our first New Year's. It was awful.
She's really gone.
In all that heat, would you believe it? You could still make out the writing on the charm.
Where's the housekeeper?
Kick myself. I know her brother lives in Boston, but some rooming house. I don't know the address. She'd taken off the day before the fire.
Oh. Yeah, you did tell me that. I remember now.
Get well, Mark. You're the only link I have now with my sanity. Take care. Okay? I'll stop by tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks. Is this the nurse's station? Yeah, I wonder if you could put through a person-to-person call for me to Chief Everett, the chief of police in Pebble Harbor, Maine.
There isn't a word of truth to the murder charge they're holding me on. I got rattled. I said I'd come back on one plane from Vegas. I forgot I had to change planes, and I got in earlier than I said.
I'm sorry about this, Paul.
Fire department. They got it all backwards. They said they found some gallons of gasoline in the whole closet. It was cleaning fluid. Whoever set fire to the house, it wasn't me. Like I told them, I was coming in from Vegas.
And all the time I thought I owed you an explanation.
What for?
Oh, Louise?
Oh, that's nonsense. You want to know something, Mark? You want to know why I ran around and didn't care if she found out or not? She knew how you felt about her. She told me. She also told me that you were the one and only love of her life.
Mr. Young, there's a visitor to see you and Mr. Raymond.
Who is it? I don't want to see anyone.
It's your father-in-law, Paul. Open the cell door, guard.
Yes, Chief.
Mr. Everett. Now, listen, I'm sorry.
David. Hello, Mark. I think I've got all the information we were looking for.
What is all this about?
Chief Everett has been doing some investigating since I got out of the hospital.
Investigating? Wants to investigate. It was an accident, faulty wiring. Who knows?
Paul, do you remember a girl called Janice?
What is this?
The year you and Mark graduated?
What are you trying to pin on me?
The girl you said had died in a boathouse? There seems to be some questions as to how she died, whether it was suicide or strangulation. An autopsy is being performed.
What are you? They did that already, an autopsy, years ago.
Perhaps not as carefully as they should.
What's waking up all things that happened long ago? What's that got to do with my being held here? Oh, I see. You never liked me, Chief Everett. Not from the moment I married Louisa. So you're going to fabricate anything you can so that her death can be hung on me.
You're wrong, Paul.
You think I wanted to get rid of her, but I set fire to the house. I'm going to get myself the best lawyer there is and beat all of you. You too, Mark. You're against me. That's why you came here today, to rehash what we've lived through.
Paul, You're wrong about one thing. I don't believe you're responsible for the death of Louisa. In fact, I'm sure you had nothing to do with it.
Well, at least that's one honest opinion. And he's a chief of police, too. He ought to know what he's talking about.
Yes. Guard, what is it now?
I just wanted to tell you people it's 1 minute after 12.
Thank you, guard. Happy New Year.
And there's someone here from the warden's office to see you, Mr. Raymond.
Oh, it's a good thing I've got a decent-sized cell. Sure. Let her in. The more, the merrier.
Happy New Year, Paul.
Louisa.
Happy New Year, Daddy.
Happy New Year, Louisa.
Get out.
Get out, all of you. I don't want to see anybody. It's a frame-up. You hear me? A frame-up. God, get these people out of here. This is my cell.
I had no idea you might still be alive. Louisa, what a thing to do to all of us.
Well, not to Father. He knew. I was staying with him at home in Maine. You see, Miss Benson, our housekeeper, she never made that trip to her brother. After Paul had gone to Las Vegas, her brother called and said he was out of danger. I just decided it was a good time to visit Dad in Pebble Harbor. I needed his advice about a lot of things. So I left Miss Benson to take care of the house.
Well, did you know that Paul identified her as you because of the gold charm he'd given you?
Yes, I've given it to her.
It's a terrible thing. She had to pay the price of being mistaken for you.
Well, any guesses on what happened?
It'll all come out at the trial. But I suspect Paul got home early, set the fire, and left. Then later he returned, pretending he just arrived.
Mark, Daddy told me you went into the house when it was burning to save me.
Well, yes, I did.
And you ended up in the hospital.
Bruised, but not burned.
How can I thank you?
Oh, I'll think of something. In the meantime, what about dinner?
Well, I guess in my marriage to Paul, I ended up burned, but not bruised.
Do you think you two might recover?
Oh, I don't know. We could give it a try.
I like a story that ends on a note of hope. I like to know that in spite of tragedy, here are two people who can pick up the threads of their lives and begin to weave a rewarding lifetime together. Louisa and Mark were fortunate to find their own road to a future which detoured well around an ugly past. I shall return shortly.
Hi, I'm Susan Anton. Fitness that feels good by day needs firmness that feels good by night. That's why you'll love the Serta Perfect Sleeper. Luxurious soft comfort plus deep inner support. You get both with every perfect sleeper. So remember, be a perfect sleeper. By a perfect sleeper, perfect sleeper. By Serta. It's a healthy investment in yourself.
Honey, we're having cheeseburgers like we've never had them before.
We are?
Here's your fork.
My fork?
Yes, your fork.
Where's my bun? I want my bun. Our cheeseburger macaroni is a blend of tangy cheese, hearty macaroni, and savory seasonings that give cheeseburgers a whole new meaning.
Well, did you miss the bun?
What bun?
I think of the character of Paul as ruthless, self-centered, and, as we used to say at home, too big for his britches. I myself steer clear of people like that, and for what it's worth, I caution you to beware of the man who has no conscience. He is not of the order to be lived with. He lives by his own rules and dies by them. After all, he who loses his conscience has nothing left worth keeping. Our cast included Michael Wager, Russell Horton, and Joyce Gordon. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
They are bombs?
That's correct. Only waiting to be exploded. My camera, which I substituted for yours, is a timing device. The flashlight, that is the detonator. Now, as I am talking, I have put them all together. It only remains to set the...
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. And after all, what is a lie? 'Tis but the truth in masquerade, according to Lord Byron. Does it work both ways? Is the truth a lie in masquerade? Those great poets are not always easy to follow. Is it possible that there are neither absolute lies nor absolute truths, but varying degrees of each? As we shall discover, perhaps, during the next hour.
I want you to tell me everything you know about the murder.
What murder is that, Lieutenant?
The murder that took place on your train this morning.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That wasn't a murder. Fella died of a heart attack.
Yeah? Who told you it was a heart attack?
Well, I mean, the way he just keeled over, I kind of thought...
No. He was murdered.
Our mystery drama, Come Fill My Cup, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Larry Haynes and William Griffiths. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Out of the shadows of the night, the world rolls into light. It is daybreak everywhere, sings the poet, yes. Daybreak and breakfast and off to the daily round of toil for one's bread. They gather at the railroad station in the town of Westville to catch the 749, which will bear them to the big city, more than 50 miles and 61 minutes away. And they purchase their big city newspapers. They stamp their feet against the cold. They exchange idle small talk till the big, shiny electric cars skitter to a stop along the platform, and they scatter aboard and scramble for seats. Thus, another day has begun.
Aboard! Aboard! My name is Frank Durham. I've been with the road 45 years. I can remember steam, diesels, now these. 45 years. Rain, shine, snow, hail. What do them letter carriers say? Well, we go through the same thing. It's funny. When people find out I'm conductor of the 749, they kind of look at me and say, "Hey, isn't that the one?" Yeah. It's the one where the guy was murdered. Now, as a rule, people don't get murdered on trains. Why, I knew all about the Orient Express, but a commuter train? So I guess you want to know all about it. Okay? Tickets? I'll tickets, please. Oh, hey, what are you doing up here, Mr. Jorgensen?
Morning, Frank.
Yeah, I thought you'd be back in the club car with Jerry and them.
Yeah, I decided to change my ways. No more cards.
Is that a fact?
You'd better believe it.
Well, I hope for your sake it's true.
No, Frank, it's all over. I don't need a sermon.
I always felt that poker game was too rich for your blood.
You've no idea how anemic it made me.
If you'll pardon my saying it, you were in way over your head. Jerry Garland. At least a millionaire. So's Pete McHugh. As for Bill...
I'm well out of it.
You listen to a man old enough to be your father. You see you stay out of it. That made me feel good.
Don Jorgensen had been a patsy in this high-stakes poker game for more than a year. In 61 minutes, Westville to New York, you could lose $100, $150 easy. And there were days Don did just that. Well, I went back to punch tickets in the club car. That's the last car in the 749's private car. You pay extra for it, but you can sit at a table, have coffee or breakfast, play cards, and you're away from the, well, not the riffraff, but, how the fella put it, the maddening throng or something. Tickets, gentlemen. Thank you.
Frank, you seen Don? I saw him on the platform getting on a train. He's holding up the game. Look, you fellas sit here, play a hand of gin or something. I'll rout him out.
Jerry got up from the table and started walking forward. I wondered what luck he would have with Don. When I went up ahead again, I saw him sitting next to Don. I moved slowly and stood behind him. I was curious.
Everybody's luck turns, kid.
Except mine.
Look, you enjoyed the game.
I can't afford it anymore.
That's an argument I can't buck.
Look, I am reformed from now on.
Okay, kid. I hope so.
I got a book to read, a crossword puzzle.
Look, I'm all for a guy kicking a habit, any habit. It's just,
what?
Well, it's just, I wish you didn't decide to kick it today.
Why not today?
Well, I feel lucky.
Then I'm definitely picking the right time.
I feel today is my day to take Peter McHugh.
So go take him.
Nobody wants to play three-handed.
Well, you can pick up somebody else.
No, there's not many guys with the courage to play in that game.
Not to mention the money.
Listen, Don, do me a favor. Quit tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, play today.
No.
Come on now, it's a favor to me.
It sure wouldn't be a favor to me.
Don, you can't lose.
Would you like to know how much I lost this past year?
What I'm trying to say.
And to you, Jerry.
It won't cost you a cent to play today, Don.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear this.
If you win, you win. Keep it. But if you lose, I'll pay you back.
What?
No matter how much. Just keep tabs, and I'll pay you back every cent later.
You must really want to play bad.
Come on, Don. I can hit Pete for a punt. How can you lose?
Okay. Just this once.
I didn't know what to make of that whole conversation. Anyhow, Jerry and Don got up, walked to the club car. I finished up front and went back there myself for the morning coffee. Down toward the end of the car, I could see the poker game in full swing. I stood at the bar while Lou handed me my usual coffee, and I ate, drank slowly. I turned to watch the poker players. I could hear the conversation, clinking of coins, and I could see the green of the bills.
Okay, the deuces is high. It's you, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, so I see. Now, here are deuces check.
Deuces check. Dealer folds. So, ace high bets. That's you, Pete.
This ace high bets $10.
Bill? I see you fold. Okay, that leaves it up to deuces, Jerry.
Yeah, so it does. Well, the little deuces will see that $10 bet and raise you 20.
And that's about how it would go. Check and raise, which is about as cutthroat as poker can ever get. But at least they were honest about it. They didn't pretend it was a friendly game. It went on like that for a bit. And then...
Who wants a cup of coffee? You, Pete?
I had enough.
Bill? You still off coffee? Come on, fellas, I'm buying. How about you, Don?
When'd you ever know me to turn down a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I'll go up and get it now while I'm out of this hand. I'll be right back.
See, you got your card game going, Mr. Garland.
Yep. We have to find a new recruit. No cup of coffee for me, Mr. Jorgensen. Come on, I'm losing money standing here.
Well, sure thing, Mr. Garland.
Just then, I thought I heard a kind of squealing sound. I left my coffee and walked back quickly to the rear cab. I opened the door to see if maybe we didn't have a jam break. But it was nothing. Anyhow, I stood there for a couple of seconds, I could see Lou at the bar up ahead pouring the 2 cups of coffee. He put them on the tray, and Jerry spilled a packet of sugar into each. Now, the reason I go into all these details is because this is that famous, or what I should say, notorious day. I started back for the bar. Jerry picked up the tray and started toward the table. Halfway, we met in the aisle. I was about to step aside to let him pass when we hit that curve just before we crossed the New York state line. The train sways pretty bad, and I could see Jerry was about to lose his balance. Well, I wanted to help him, but as he fell back, he automatically thrust the tray forward, and I caught it and took it from his hands. He grabbed the back of his seat, and so did I. For a few seconds, we both nearly fell, but we both managed to keep our balance. Then Jerry took the tray back from me and went to his table, and I watched the game continue from the bar.
Here's your coffee, Don.
Oh, thanks. 5-card draw, Jerry. We dealt you in. Ante up $5.
Ah, little Jack's a better, huh?
The famous name of the game.
Well, let's take a sip of this coffee, and I'll examine my options.
Hey, let's get a move on, huh? We'll be in the terminal in less than 15 minutes.
Come on. There's enough time for entire fortunes to be made, Pete.
Oh, that's pretty good coffee this morning, Jerry.
Yeah. Lou gets lucky once in a while. Speaking of luck, gents, she's, open for another $5.
Bill, I see you fold.
Call.
I'm in, and now, cards.
Hey, that is pretty good coffee.
I want 3.
3 to Brother Pete.
Yeah. Give me 2.
2 to Jerry. And the dealer draws 1.
More kids have lost out on a college education because their fathers drew to an inside street.
Opener bets. That's you, Jerry. Jerry?
Jerry, you going to sit there and drink that coffee or what?
All right. Don't rush me.
Don't rush our good friend.
Let's see. Don, you drew 3, huh?
No, Pete drew 3.
You bought.
No, I drew 1.
1. Bill asked for...
Bill didn't ask for anything. Bill's out.
Oh. Bill is out. It's hot in here. Somebody ought to ask Frank to turn down the heat.
You going to bet or not?
What do you think I played this game for? I wish it wasn't so hot here.
Hey, Jerry, you okay?
Yeah, it's my bet.
Hey, Pete, Bill, I think there's something wrong with Jerry.
I bet,
Frank, come over here, quick.
Oh, my chest. My chest.
Frank, you got a phone on this train? Call ahead for an ambulance.
I got this.
Jerry! Jerry!
I telephoned to have an ambulance meet us at the next station. There was also a doctor among the passengers in the 3rd car, and he came back quickly. But it didn't matter. Nothing would matter anymore to Jerry Garland. He was dead. They took him off the train. When we got to the terminal, I had a lot of writing to do, a lot of forms to fill out and reports to make. I was busy in the locker room when I heard a man ask for me.
You Frank Durham?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Lieutenant Parsons, New York City Police.
Yeah?
You're the conductor of train number 4231. It's the 749 out of Westville, Connecticut.
Sure.
I want you to tell me everything you know about the murder.
What murder's that?
The murder that took place on your train this morning.
Well, wait a minute. That wasn't a murder. A fellow died.
A man by the name of Gerald K. Garland.
Yes, he died of a heart attack.
Yeah? Who told you it was a heart attack?
Well, I mean, the way he keeled over, I kind of thought that...
No. He was murdered.
How could he have been murdered?
He was poisoned.
How could he have been poisoned?
That's just what I want to ask you.
Okay, let's all ask ourselves, how could he have been poisoned? And to get the red tape out of the way, the facts are clear. Lieutenant Parsons made that statement because a medical examination showed definite traces of staramine, a poison in the strychnine family. So, We have our murder on the 749. But how? Look, this is only the end of Act 1. You'll have to be patient until I return with Act 2. Trust everybody, but cut the cards, said the beloved Mr. Dewey. Ah, yes. How many decks of cards have been cut and shuffled on the 749, the Commuter Express from Westville, especially in the club car, where perhaps the most cutthroat game has been going on for several years. Well, if the game keeps being cutthroat, someone may begin to take that word literally. Obviously, someone did, except he didn't use a knife. He employed poison.
Poison? Are you saying Jerry Garland was poisoned, Lieutenant?
Well, that's what the medical examiner says, and it's good enough for me.
But poison? How could he have been poisoned?
As they say, it was ingested in the coffee he drank.
Oh, no.
Yes, happens to be the fact. Now, it took place in the club car. And what was Jerry Garland doing at the time of his death?
He was playing cards. He was part of this regular game. He was playing and drinking his coffee. Then he just keeled over.
In the coffee? How did he get the coffee?
He went up to the bar for 2 coffees.
2 coffees?
Yeah, one for himself, the other for Don Jorgensen. Well, he picked up the coffee.
Who served the coffee?
Lou Vitry, our barman.
Now, Lou poured out the coffee into the cups.
Yeah, that's right. And Jerry put them on a tray and went back to the table.
Now, would you know if there was cream and sugar in the coffees?
Yeah, now you mention it. I saw Jerry put in the cream and sugar himself while he was still at the bar.
Into both coffees?
Yeah, that's right.
And then he went back to the table. And then what did he do?
He gave 1 cup to Don Jorgensen, 1 cup he kept for himself.
Yeah?
It couldn't have been more than a couple, 3 minutes, and that was it.
And he drank this coffee?
Oh, yeah.
The other cup of coffee. The one he gave this...
Don Jorgensen.
Yeah, Don Jorgensen. He drank his coffee also?
Yeah.
You saw him do it?
Oh, yes.
Right. I want you to stay with me while I question some of the people in that club car.
When?
As soon as I can round them up.
I have to take 1127 out.
No. I don't think so.
That was Detective Lieutenant Parsons. Grover Cleveland Parsons. Well, the first person he got hold of was Lou Vitry, the barman. All of a sudden, I got the shock of my life. But I'll feed it to you gently, the way it was fed to me.
How long have you been with the railroad?
5 years, Lieutenant.
What'd you do before that?
Why, look, Lieutenant, is it important?
Just answer the question.
I work for Mr. Garland.
Jerry Garland?
Yeah.
As what?
I was his chauffeur.
Why did you leave the job?
Look, do I have to say this?
Answer the question.
Well, can the answer be confidential between me and the cops?
Well, so far.
Because if it's known, I can lose my job. Does Frank have to hear me answer?
No, he won't say anything, I guarantee it. Well, why could you lose your job?
Because I got a record.
For what?
I did 3 years for burglary, but I was innocent.
Tell it, Lou.
Well, one night there was a burglary. Jewels that belonged to Jerry's wife, Theodora, were stolen. Well, they searched all the servants, naturally, and in my room, I found a bracelet.
Oh, what was it doing there?
Well, it must have been planted there by the thieves to turn the heat on me. And it did. I was put away.
Well, how did you get the job on the railroad if you had this record?
Jerry Garland got it for me.
Why?
When I got out, I went to him to his office.
Well, what are you doing here, Lou? You escaped from jail?
Oh, I'm out, Mr. Garland.
Oh. What do you want?
Well, I didn't steal those jewels.
Look, Lou, it was all decided by a court of law.
I ain't a crook, and you know it.
Well, maybe not, but you might have been tempted.
Oh, never. I've been your chauffeur 13 years. You trusted your kids to me when I was little. I lived in your house. Now, you know I ain't a crook.
Mr. Garland, you gotta help me.
Well, Lou, if you need some money to get on your feet...
No, I need more money. I need a job. I can't get a job. I got a record. You understand?
Yeah, I know it's tough, Lou.
You don't know how tough it is. I'm turned down everywhere I go. Help me get a job. Give me a job.
Now, can't very well take you back as my chauffeur.
Why not?
Well, how would it look?
Can't you do anything for me? I'll take any job at all. He got me a job. This job. My name isn't Lou Vitry either. I had to change it. Vitry's my mother's maiden name.
Well, how could the poison have gotten into Mr. Garland's cup?
I don't know.
Huh? Okay, Lou. That's all for now. Just keep handy in case you need it. You can go.
Thanks. Thanks, Lieutenant.
No, he doesn't have a motive.
He doesn't have a motive. But that's not true, Lieutenant. He does have a motive. And now I know what that motive is. He was the chauffeur. I never knew that. So now it all makes sense, that conversation I overheard in the bar in the club car a couple of weeks ago. The train was crowded. Jerry had gotten up from the card table and come over to pick up a couple of rounds of drinks. Standing at the bar was Mr. Alexander Trowbridge. Yeah, the very big guy on Wall Street. Very strict, very dignified. Anyhow, Jerry spotted him and said,
"Hello there, Alex.
Good evening, Mr. Garland.
Well, it ain't every day I have the privilege of riding home on a train with the Wolf of Wall Street. Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Thank you. I have one.
Well, have another one on me.
That won't be necessary, thank you. I never have more than one.
Okay. Say, look, I may drop over to your office one day. I may have a little business to throw your way.
Jerry Garland had a hide like a rhinoceros, which is why you couldn't kill him with a bullet or a knife. You had to use poison. Anyhow, it was obvious to me that Mr. Trowbridge was very put out. And the fellow standing next to him spotted it, too. And I remember Trowbridge saying,
I have every reason to suspect that man's a thief. There's no real proof, of course, but Swanson's company handles the man's insurance. He had a burglary some years ago. Wife's jewels were supposed to be stolen. Swanson could swear Garland pulled a swindle on the insurance company.
Is that so?
The jewels never turned up at any of the known receivers of stolen goods. Actually, Swanson must know more than he's telling, but he's stuck for proof. Another round here, please, Lou?
Yes, sir.
I know Swanson wouldn't make such a charge, even off the record, unless he knew it was true. Meanwhile, some poor servant went to jail.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, that's all right, Lou.
It spilled all over you.
Well, it's just water. No harm done.
Was that why Lou dropped the glass? Was that why he turned so pale? I didn't think anything about it at the time, but now it makes sense. The lieutenant had just said that Lou Vitry did not have a motive, but he did have.
Yeah, Frank. I know about it.
About Lou having a motive?
Yep. He told me himself. He figured if this kind of thing was being talked about, how Jerry Garland himself could have staged the robbery, it was sure to get the cops, and then he'd really be in a jam.
Well, he's in a jam anyhow, isn't he?
Well, not exactly. You see, if he poisoned the coffee and then gave 2 cups to Jerry to take back to the table, how could he be sure which cup Jerry would drink?
Yeah.
Frank, you see these fellas every day. Who had a motive for killing Jerry?
Well, nobody really liked him.
Well, who were his friends?
In the club car? Well, he had no friends that I knew of. Nobody really liked him.
Well, who might have liked him the least?
You get into a discussion of human nature, Lieutenant. Bill Russell, one of the regulars in the game, never opened his mouth except to bet. Now, how do I know what that man thought? Don Jorgens. Well, he didn't like Jerry. Over the year, he must have lost at least $15,000 in that game. Jerry was practically the only big winner.
$15,000 could be a motive for revenge.
No, but take Pete McHugh. He fancies himself the best poker player in the world. Yet Jerry was always taking his money.
A lot of money?
No. The big loss was pride. Is that a motive?
No, not really. This Don Jorgensen. Tell me more about him.
Funny thing. This morning he decided to quit the game. But he went back for a kind of a farewell.
Let's see what we can do with Don Jorgensen. You lost heavily.
Well, I wouldn't say so, Lieutenant.
Now, it is common knowledge aboard the 749 that you were an unusually big loser. Now, is that true?
Well, actually, in a friendly game, you don't notice.
Now, look, we've got a murder case. You'd better tell me the truth. Now, we know you work for Simmons and Boswell on Wall Street. And we know what your salary is. We know just about how much you've been losing.
Now, hold on, Lieutenant.
Shall we check your bank to see what loans you negotiated and your insurance company to see if any policies were cashed in? Of course, if you borrowed from the loan sharks, you will really need our help.
Okay. It's true. You want to know what I lost? $21,364.87. You see? I know it to the penny. How could it happen? Well, you take the train an average of 200 days a year. You lose an average of $100 a day. Well, not every day. Sometimes you win. I even won $300 one morning, but that's just the cheese in the trap. Don't ask me why I kept doing it. It's a bad dream. It cost me my wife. She's going to divorce me.
You suspected Jerry was cheating.
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No.
I think you did.
Lieutenant, I swear to you, I'm innocent.
And I think I know how you worked it. The only way you could have worked it.
That's pretty good. If Don Jorgensen wanted to have Jerry Garland drink a cup of poisoned coffee, how could Don have worked it? Since, as we saw, Jerry got the 2 cups of coffee. Jerry handed out the coffee. How could Don be sure he wasn't getting the wrong one? Well, Lieutenant Parsons has made his deduction on facts and inferences that were available to all of you. Why don't we compare notes in Act 3? Mr. Sam Johnson, whom we quote quite often because he knew practically everything worth knowing, declared that a man could do anything if he did it in a genteel way, even cheat at cards. Well, Sam Johnson never rode in a commuter train. Jerry Garland cheated, and in the opinion of the police, that's why someone, namely Don Jorgensen, murdered him.
But I didn't do it.
You don't have to say anything.
Am I being arrested, Lieutenant?
Mr. Jorgensen, because of Jerry Garland, you lost your wife. All the money you had.
No. I lost everything because of my own weakness.
And so you decided to kill him.
You're wrong.
You worked out this scheme to poison him.
What good would it do for me to kill him? Would it burn out the disease I have inside of me, this mania to gamble? I swore I would quit, but I can't.
You figured you would poison his coffee.
How? Frank, you saw. The whole club car saw. Jerry went to the bar. He got the coffee. If there was poison in one cup, I could have gotten it.
No. You had a way to guard against that.
How? How could I guard against that?
With the help of Lou Vitry.
Lou Vitry?
Don Jorgensen. Lou Vitry. 2 men with powerful motives to kill Jerry Garland.
But I tell you,
First, wait to hear what I tell you. You knew Jerry liked to treat everybody to coffee, so he could brag about it. You knew he would go to the bar to get it. And you also knew the other 2 at the table, Pete and Bill, never drank coffee. So you knew It would only be 2 cups.
I knew nothing of the sort.
Jerry would go up to get the coffee. Lou would pour him the poison cup.
Yeah, but how could Lou make sure I wouldn't drink it?
Because Lou would know which cup was which. And if Jerry set the poison one down next to you, he would give you the high sign. And you would make an excuse or forget to drink it.
It isn't true.
Lieutenant, could I talk to you in private for a second? It couldn't have worked that way.
No?
No.
Well, makes sense. Oh, I got 2 guys with a motive.
Even if you could prove that Don knew about Lou's motive, you don't have a case.
Why not?
Because I saw Lou pour that coffee. It was from the same glass pot that he poured about 10 other cups, including mine. That was the only coffee.
You, drank that same coffee?
So did Don and 8 other people in the car.
Well, then it was in the cream.
Oh, we all use the same cream pitcher.
The sugar. Now, the sugar was in separate packets.
Yes, it was. They were piled in a dish. I saw Jerry reach in, pick out 2, pour 1 in each cup. Everybody used those packets from that dish. There was no way either Lou or Don could control any single packet if it contained the poison.
You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, how did that poison get into that coffee? Now, I've got 2 great motives, Lou and Don. But there's no way I can find for any of them to get the poison in his cup.
Time went on, days passed, and I guess life went on also. I don't know what happens to a murder case when it doesn't get solved and the papers stop writing about it. I suppose it just sort of gets into a file cabinet somewhere. Well, 7:49 left Westville as usual, on or about on time. The club car found other things to talk about. The card game continued with Don back in, but the new member was Mr. Trowbridge. And because he was so fabulously rich, they played for pennies. But I kept thinking and thinking about the murder. Well, one night I was taking my evening run home, and I stopped in the club car. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, evening, Mr. Jorgensen.
Frank, I never did get a chance to thank you properly for what you did for me.
What did I do for you?
Well, the day Jerry was, that cop, he was all set to lower the boom, and you just took him aside. What'd you tell him?
Well, I just said, a fine, clean-cut chap like you, how could you possibly be a killer?
I bet you did.
You'd be better off if you never bet again in your life. See you. Tickets, please. Tickets. Thank you. Oh, good evening, Mr. Trowbridge.
Evening, Frank.
No poker tonight?
Well, if I may rephrase the title of a grand old song, those wedding bells are breaking up that old game of mine.
Oh, who's getting married?
At the bar there. Don.
Didn't he just get divorced?
No, certainly he had to shed the old one before he could acquire a new one. You're not allowed to have 2 at a time in our culture.
Well, one was all I could ever handle.
Capacities differ, Frank. Oh, there she is now. She's just come up to the bar. Do you wonder that he finds her company more exciting than our poker game?
No, but don't wonder at all. There is a beautiful young lady.
You mean, you don't know who she is, Frank?
Oh, can't say that I do.
She's Dora. Theodora Garland, Jerry's widow.
She's Jerry's widow?
Huh. You mean you never met her?
No. Well, for that matter, Mr. Trowbridge, I never met your wife either.
Yes, that's true.
She's Dora Garland. Huh. How could you figure to be this young and this pretty?
And how could you ever figure what she saw in Jerry?
I moved back toward the bar. Suddenly, I realized that I had seen her before. Somewhere before. But where? Where? And then I remembered where. At the bar in the terminal. I owed Tom Franklin a run, and I was waiting to take the 1008 out. I was having a beer. There was a man, and there was a woman sitting in the booth ahead of me. The man had his back to me. I couldn't see his face, but I knew it was Don Jorgensen. The woman was facing me. She was that woman. Now I know who she was. Dora Garland. And she and Don Jorgensen were having, as they say, an affair. And from what I knew of Jerry, he was the type who would kill both of them if he found out. So to the long list of motives for murder, add one more. But a good, strong one.
Now, Frank, don't give me any more suspects, huh? I don't want no more motives. I got all of those I can handle. I tell you what I need. I need what I can't get. The way any one of them or two of them could have put that poison into the coffee. Why don't you forget it?
Well, it happened on my train. I feel responsible.
Yeah, well, maybe you did it, huh?
Me?
Yeah, well, I put together everybody's story, Frank. I think you left something out.
What?
You could have poisoned that coffee.
Why? How?
Why, I can dig around for.
How?
Okay. Jerry was starting back to the table with the coffee tray. Okay. Now, you're headed the other way, up the aisle. The train gives a lurch. Jerry almost falls. You grab the tray from him.
For just a second.
Long enough, maybe, to put that poison in the cup.
Yeah? Well, here's what's wrong with that theory. First, how could I have, in those few seconds, gotten the tops off the cups and put in the poison?
Tops?
Well, Lou always puts those plastic tops on the cups so you won't spill any.
Yeah.
Second, even if I was a magician and could do it, how could I be sure which cup Jerry himself would drink?
Well, that's a good theory.
Well, maybe the coffee wasn't poisoned in the club car.
It had to be. That poison works within minutes. No, I am afraid we're stuck.
It sure looked that way. A couple days passed, and I was on the 749 again, and somehow it didn't seem the same without Jerry. A likable guy he wasn't, but he sure livened things up. And there was another side to him. I remembered it was a couple days before he died. He was the first one on the train. He was sitting at the table waiting for the others. And there was a look on his face that I'd never seen before. I guess it was a lost look. Morning, Mr. Garland.
Oh, morning, Frank.
Oh, something wrong this morning, Mr. Garland?
Wrong? Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know. I guess you just look kind of, blue.
Do I?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd like to murder a couple of people, but that couldn't be the reason. Well, we'll get the old game started. That puts a bloom in the cheeks.
Now I remembered. That was the morning after I had seen his wife Dora in the bar at the terminal. So he had found out. And he was actually thinking of murder. I just needed one more little fact. Morning, Mr. Jorgensen. See you up in the club car this trip.
No, Mr. Trowbridge is on vacation, and Pete is sick today, so I thought I'd sit up here and catch up on some paperwork. Too noisy back there.
Don, when did Mr. Garland find out you were having an affair with his wife?
Say, what are you...
Just answer the question.
Well, now, Well, about a week before he died.
How did you know that he knew? Did he tell you?
No.
Did he tell Dora?
No.
Then how'd you know?
Frank, did you ever have an affair with another man's wife?
Nope.
You're not missing anything. But when the husband finds out, you can tell by certain little things in his manner.
Is that why you and Dora decided to kill him?
No. No, we were scared, yes, but for our own lives. Now, you knew Jerry. He was a violent man.
So why did you fool around with his wife?
You know why? To get back at him. He destroyed me. He stripped me of all my money. My wife walked out on me with the kids. I had to get back at him. And this was the only way I could. It was the one place I could prove I was a better man than he was.
And then I saw it. I saw the whole thing. Why did we all wonder who wanted to kill Jerry? Why didn't we ask who it was that Jerry himself wanted to kill? Why did we believe that the poison was intended for Jerry? Why couldn't it be meant for Don Jorgensen?
Now what, Frank?
Lieutenant, you said I could have been responsible for Jerry's death. You were right. I was.
Are you crazy?
Jerry decides to kill Don. Okay. He goes for the coffee. Lou pours. Jerry then opens the sugar packet. Jerry is in a position to use the packet that he had with him that contains the poison. I notice you're listening now.
Go on.
Now, Jerry comes back to the table with the tray. He knows which cup he has poisoned. But the train gives a lurch. He almost falls. He's about to drop the tray. I'm there. I grab it from him. He saves himself from falling, and his eye is off me for a second or two. I have to stop myself from falling. I switch the tray from my right hand to my left. Unconsciously, I turn it around. He can't see that. It all happens so quickly. I give him the tray as if nothing happened. He gets to drink the poisoned coffee.
And how do we prove it?
I guess we don't. But I believe it. Do you?
The lieutenant didn't commit himself. Do you believe it? It makes sense. Satisfies all the conditions. But we are dealing with the most unpredictable materials in nature, namely human beings. Maybe Pete McHugh, the jealous card player, did it somehow. Maybe it was Lou, and or Don, and or Dora. Could we swear on our souls it wasn't the conductor? I'll be back with more from the realm of infinite possibility. Our story was about cards. What did a great master of cards say on the subject? The bizarre world of cards, a world of power politics, where punishment and rewards were meted out immediately. A deck of cards is built like the purest of hierarchies, with every card a master to those below it, a lackey to those above it. And there were the masses, the long suits, which always asserted themselves in the end and triumphed over the aces and the kings. Thus spoke the great player, Eli Culbertson. And he was in the know. Our cast included William Griffiths, Larry Haynes, Russell Horton, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
How in the world did he accomplish it? The door, the window, and chimney were impassable. The flooring and walls were solid. And then Julia Stoner was undoubtedly alone when she met her death.
It would appear so, but then how do you account for these nocturnal whistles and the very peculiar words of the dying woman?
I can't account for any of it, Holmes, unless they were hallucinations.
Not likely that the two women would be afflicted with the same hallucination about whistles in the night. And only one of them referred to the speckled band.
Well, you've evidently formed some conclusions. Otherwise, we wouldn't this very moment be on our way to Stoke Moran.
No conclusions, my dear doctor. Only surmises, which have to be checked on the spot before I can even begin to make deductions.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. What surprise package shall we dig for this time in our Pandora's box of fantasy foibles and farragos? A werewolf baying the moon? A restless ghost trailing icy shivers as he searches for rest? A locked door? A secret panel? A curse from centuries past? Or retribution at last claiming its victim? Or shall we just consider the most fascinating problem of all? A young girl in danger not only of her life, but her sanity. Our mystery drama, The Covered Bridge, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Jada Rowland. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I don't suppose any of us who, in traveling, have unexpectedly plunged into a tunnel could have escaped the icy thought, what if I never come out of this darkness? Or more terrifying still, what if when I emerge into the light on the other side, I find myself in a different world than the one I left going in? There is nothing dark or foreboding about the tunnel Ted and Peg Marshall will drive into. It's a simple, short bridge in New Hampshire. Different from other bridges only because it is a covered bridge, and because what it spans is not just a simple river, but the stream of time.
Hey, sleepyhead. I married a zombie. Are you with it, Peg?
I'm just cozy and sleepy.
Oh, remind me to marry a woman I don't bore the next time.
I'm not bored being married. Oh, but there was all that champagne. And it's taking so long.
Well, you picked New Hampshire for the honeymoon, and it's only twilight.
I just hope we get there soon. Where are we?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Why? Are we lost?
Well, let's say I'm hoping we find the right turn soon. Uh-oh. Oh, look what's coming up. A covered bridge. You recognize it? Peg? Peg? Hey, Peg, don't leave me. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, Marguerite. We're almost home. Time you come back to your senses.
What?
In the name of heaven, try to grow up and behave like a woman instead of a silly, love-struck girl without a brain in her head.
It's the kind of wild terror that closes up the back of your throat and shuts off your breathing, like when you're half awake from some dreadful nightmare. A moment ago, I was Peg Marshall, a newly married woman driving with my brand new husband to our honeymoon. And while I dozed off, we drove our automobile into a covered bridge, and suddenly, shockingly, somewhere on the way across, I find myself in a two-horse carriage with a strange man sitting beside me. As we come out of the roof of the covered bridge on the far side into another world.
I asked you a question, Marguerite.
Who?
There is no need to be difficult. You may not know your own mind, but at least I hope you know your own name.
Marguerite is not my name.
Oh, really? Since when?
It's never been my name.
How fascinating. Just what do you consider your own name to be?
My name is Peg. Well, if you have to be formal, it's just plain Margaret. Nothing fancy.
Well, I'm sure your father will be interested to hear that.
It wouldn't be much of a surprise since he gave it to me himself. Now, would you mind stopping this contraption and letting me out? Whoever you are.
Contraption? Let you out? Oh, no, my little bird, not ever again.
I don't know what bicentennial parade you're dressed up for, or what kind of joke this is, but I don't think it's funny.
Nor do I, my dear Marguerite. Or for that matter, your father, as you'll soon find out. We are not amused, either of us. As for your father, I suggest that before you go to him to beg his forgiveness, you get out of that shameful garb, or you may kill him with the apoplexy.
What shameful garb?
Oh, now, what do you consider yourself to be? Portia, Viola, Rosalind? Have you some romantic theatrical notion you can avoid pursuit by dressing up as a boy?
Look, mister. There's some sort of mix-up here.
Yes, there most assuredly is, and we've had enough play acting, so please stop it immediately. If you must refer to me as Mr., please do me the courtesy of adding my surname. Or call me Theo.
This has got to be a bad dream.
I should hope what we have lived through the past day will be just that. You've done enough harm to the Drexel name to say nothing.
The Drexel name? What is that?
I think I shall leave that to your father to explain. And let us get something quite straight between us, young woman. You will not sully my name. Before I'd permit you to make Theodore Bentley a laughingstock, I'd as soon take the whip to you as I did to your fancy boy.
What fancy boy?
Your light of love, Lieutenant Edward Graham.
Lieutenant? You mean Ted? My husband?
Your would-be husband.
What have you done with him? Where's Ted?
Well, he should quite properly be in the stockade. There's no question that he will be cashiered, reduced to the ranks, and...
Wait a minute. I don't make this scene at all. Are you trying to tell me that my husband, Ted Marshall, is going to get shot at and maybe killed?
Nobody is your husband yet, and nobody else is going to become that but me. You will marry me tomorrow, young lady, or by the living God, you and your family will suffer the consequences.
For a moment, I can't talk. I shut my eyes, thinking, if I do, and I open them again, this dark stranger in the powdered wig, with a tri-cornered hat, white knee breeches and riding boots, will disappear. But even as I do, I know it won't be that easy. Something is out of whack. I'm on a kind of a trip I've never dreamed of. Where am I? In what world? And most important of all, where is Ted, my husband? And then a carriage comes to a halt, and I open my eyes again. There is no miracle.
All right, Vinny. You can put the rig away and see to the horses. Oh, hello, Abigail.
Evening, Mr. Bentley, sir.
You can help Miss Drexel down and get her out of that ridiculous get-up before her father sees her.
Yes, sir. Right away. Oh, come along, Miss Marguerite, dearie. We'll go upstairs and freshen up.
Who are you?
Now, don't tell me you'd turn your back on your Abby. Oh, come, dear. It wouldn't do for the rest of the servants to see you the way you are.
What are you trying to tell me?
Hush. Not in front of Mr. Theo.
All right, Abigail, I leave it to you. And you make sure she's as respectable as we can get her before she comes down to the table.
Wait a minute. I'm not going to...
Please, Miss Marguerite, for the love of heaven, don't make any more fuss now. We tried, and we lost.
Tried what? Lost what?
Inside, lovey. We can talk all secret-like soon as we're in our own little nest.
As we went up to the house, I could see that it was a great, massive place of stone and white stucco, laced with great, heavy wooden beams. A place of age and wealth. Abigail, a little bird of a woman, and I went up the stairs to what she called my room. There was a great four-poster bed, 2 huge armoires for clothes, and a fire burning cheerily in the fireplace. In every way, in my fitted blue jeans, boots, and spaced out as I was, I couldn't have felt more out of place.
Now, The first thing to do, Miss Marguerite, is to get you out of those clothes. Wherever did you find such outlandish garb?
Never mind that for a moment, Abigail. Is that what I call you?
Oh, you know your whole life it's been plain and simple, Abby. Oh, are you all right, my little love?
Yes. No, I'm not all right. And I'm not your... Abby, what did you mean when you whispered to me that we tried and we lost?
Hush. If the master and that miserable Bentley man were even to suspect that I tried to help you and the lieutenant,
Help me?
Us? Do what? Why, to run away, of course, to get married. What happened, Miss Marguerite?
I don't know.
Oh, there now. Poor Lovey. You're so delicate and sensitive. It's no wonder those two cruel old men have got you half out of your wits.
I'm not half out of my wits, Abigail. I'm perfectly sane. The trouble with me is I'm not your Miss Marguerite. I'm someone else. Oh, please, don't hover over me and treat me like some kind of nut.
What?
A weirdo. Like I'd slipped a peg or gone round the bend or... I just mean I am not losing my mind. Will you answer me some questions?
Well, of course.
First off, my name. You say it's Marguerite?
Oh, but of course.
Marguerite what? Drexel?
That's right. Marguerite Harkness, Beaulieu, Mayhew, Drexel.
That's all me?
Oh, they're all family names.
I see. And I have a father. What's his name? I mean, I don't need all of them, just his first and his last name.
Well, his name is Mr. Wainwright Drexel.
No mother?
Oh, now, what are you trying to do to me, lovey? You know your sweet mother passed away not 6 months ago.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Theo Bentley. Who is he?
Sir Theo. You know he's here from England on some business with your father's bank, and that he asked for and was given your hand, and that you're to be married tomorrow. That's what caused all the trouble.
Because I was in love with someone else.
Oh, that darling boy. Just the husband to care for and comfort you. What happened after we'd arranged everything?
What is my darling boy's name?
Edward Marshall.
Ted?
Oh, your name for him.
What does he look like? Do you have a snap? I mean, a photograph of him? I mean, do I have
what?
A picture.
Oh, a painting. No. You remember you had a miniature of him, but your father took it away from you.
Oh, I'm beginning to have a big fat hate for this character.
Oh, Marguerite. He's only trying to do what's best for you, according to his lights.
One more question. What date is it?
Why, you know, it's March 16th.
Yes, Abby, that's one thing I happen to know. But you said something about King George. By the date, I mean...
Marguerite, what's this door doing there?
Lord save us, it's your father. I was just giving Miss Marguerite a sponge bath, sir.
Oh, well, don't be too long about it. As soon as she's dressed, I want to see that young lady in the library.
So that's my father.
Big boy, Miss Marguerite.
Never mind him for the moment. What I want to know is what year is it?
Why, the year of our good Lord, 1776.
So at last, Peg Marshall has to face a stunning, shocking, unbelievable fact. That through the cosmic accident of some time warp, in the tunnel of that covered bridge, somehow, she lost not only a brand new husband, but 2 centuries of her own identity. I'll return shortly with Act 2. What on earth would you do if you found yourself in a situation like Peg Marshall's? Can you imagine the frustration, the icy fear, the total helplessness? To be surrounded by a group of people from another day and age every one of whom is a stranger to you, and who could only consider you stark raving mad if you insisted that you were a girl who would not even be born for nearly 200 years. Well, let's go back and see how Peg handles it.
While I was getting dressed, I tried to concentrate on what to do, which wasn't easy. First of all, I had to pretend to some maidenly modesty to get out of my modern underwear and hide my own clothes under the mattress. Then I started getting into, well, too much. Long linen drawers, a sort of linen vest thing, and then, oh, brother, the corset. Abby pulled that so tight I could hardly breathe. Then a harness with a cage of hoops hanging from it. Petticoats and petticoats, and finally, a heavy silk brocade dress. By that time, I'd made up my mind. If you can't fight them, join them. I'd go along with the scene till I figured some way out.
There we are. Now you look like your lovely self again.
Do I?
Oh, yes, Miss Marguerite. Oh, my poor little thing.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I tried to help, but now that they've stopped your elopement,
I take it Daddy was in on this, too.
Who?
Papa? I mean, Father.
Oh, naturally he was.
So that's what I call him. Father.
Of course. No lady of breeding would call her parent anything else.
Of course. And he was just as dead set against Ted, I mean the lieutenant, as my intended.
Oh, you know that. Although, in the master's defense, I don't think he could quite help himself.
In what way?
You would know that better than I. Besides, it isn't my place to go mixing in family affairs, I know, but... Oh, please, for both your sakes, don't quarrel again with the master.
Well, why should I worry about his point of view?
Oh, well, you know how the doctor has warned him not to get excited. We nearly lost him last year.
What a pity. I mean, you have to remind me of that.
Oh, I know you love him in your own way.
Okay, let's go beard Father, in his den. We went downstairs, through the great echoey hall, wainscoted part way up, the rest rough plaster with a lot of gloomy people, ancestors, I supposed, staring out of heavy, carved gilt frames on the wall. The doors were all double ones, very high, and heavy, dark wood. At one of them, Abby stopped and knocked gently.
In you go, dear.
Come with me.
Oh, no, much better alone. Try not to upset him.
The door thudded shut, like a cell door behind me. Across the room, to one side of the fireplace, half facing me as I entered, sat a man in a big wing chair. He was a large man, tall and heavy, with a huge beak of a nose and bristling eyebrows.
Well, girl, are you going to stand at the door forever? Come over to me.
Yes, Father.
I wanted to have a word or two with you alone before dinner. You realize Theo is still here?
Oh, is he?
Not the normal run of things, of course. Like before the wedding and all that, but under the circumstances, I mean, after today, well, naturally. Now, sit down a moment.
Yes, Father.
You're a headstrong little filly, you know. Like your mother, God rest her soul. And a damn good portrait that fellow did, whatever his name was. Caught that flash in her eye. Yes, Maureen.
That was my mother's name.
Of course it was, Marguerite. It's what we're talking about.
Yes, Father.
Now, to get down to cases.
You had your fling today, and I must say it was personally embarrassing to me and downright unreasonable. I hope that's over with.
What fling, Father?
Running off with that army chap. I'd have gone after you myself and stopped you if it hadn't been for this damnable gout.
Stop me from what?
Oh, Lord knows. Even if it was marriage, as the boy apparently claimed, not a penny to his name, surely you can see for yourself what a mistake it would have been. Not your sort of chap at all. I hope you're properly grateful for Theo for interfering.
I think that's just what he did. And why should I be grateful?
Easy there. One thought at a time. Theo is your fiancé. Your Edward, or whatever his name is, was lucky he didn't get hauled up for a summary court-martial. But maybe a couple of days in the guardhouse will cool the young puppy off.
Supposing I preferred to marry Edward instead of Theo.
I think we settled that between us. You know perfectly well that Theo is a splendid marriage for you to make, and the only way to save my hide. You want to see your father ruined?
I have no wish to bring anyone bad luck.
Well, then you must allow me to run my family, as is my place and right. You have no say in these matters.
I'm afraid I will have to admit, in this case, that you are perfectly right, sir.
Splendid. Well, that's my girl. Now, let's get into dinner and Theo.
Only, I wasn't his girl. Which was exactly why I had to agree. I really had no say about this family. I really couldn't worry for the moment about Marguerite, wherever she was. My problem was myself, Peg Marshall. I needed help, and I needed it bad. Where was it going to come from? Certainly not from the two men I dined with.
Well, to your daughter, sir, and the lovely lady I am to marry within 24 hours.
I'll drink to that. To the bride.
Don't be alarmed, Marguerite.
But you broke those beautiful crystal glasses.
That's part of the traditional toast to the bride.
Aren't you both ashamed to feel that you may have to drag a woman to the altar?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary now. Surely your father will stand trustee for that.
Then you can't trust him.
Well, your father, I think I can answer for. Until that elusive bond is tied, however, I am naturally still somewhat tentative of you, my love.
There was more to that interminable dinner, but it ended on the same note as it had begun. I did not learn much more of the whole situation by the end of it. Finally, the gentlemen retired to their port or brandy or whatever, and I was upstairs with Abby, ready to be put to bed by candlelight at the crazy hour of 9 p.m. Although I must say it was worth it to get out of that corset.
Now, into bed, and I'll tuck you in cozy.
Oh, I won't argue. Ooh, it's freezing. Oh, that lovely mattress. I am tired. Oh, only what am I going to do, Abby?
Hush, little one. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
That's a lot of help.
Turn your back on the good book? Oh, for shame, Miss Marguerite.
I won't turn my back on anything that might help.
Remember what goes before, according to St. Matthew. Take, therefore, no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself.
Oh, Abby, you're such a dear person. You almost make me feel there's hope.
Oh, place your trust in the Lord, and there's always hope.
The combination of emotional exhaustion and that deep, downy bed. And that sweet, loving old lady lulled me into accepting the situation. Before I knew it, I was asleep. Oh, I struggled back from layers deep, beckoned by a rooster somewhere, doing his thing. I hadn't heard one since I was a kid. And because he was far enough off, his raucous tone only brought me half awake. And suddenly, down beneath the window, all hell broke loose.
My heavens, there he is, Wainwright.
Where?
Damn near inside the house.
The nerve of the fellow. How'd he escape?
Beyond me. Hello there! You! Marshal!
You're trespassing!
Get off these grounds or I'll put a pistol ball through you! My God, that does it!
What is it, Abby?
Oh, the Lord preserve us. It's your young lieutenant come to try to steal you away like a crazy man.
But where? How? I have to go to him. I went out from under the blankets to freezing cold. Abby threw some kind of robe over me as I rushed down to the lawn. Theo and the man who was supposed to be my father were there, standing over the body of a young man dressed in colonial British uniform. He was quite dead, which was enough to shock me out of my mind. But what was even more horrendous was that the body lying dead in 1776 was the man I had married the day before, 1976.
A girl torn from her own time, hurled back 200 years. This century, or 2 centuries ago, Margaret or Marguerite, what future does either or the same girl have? I shall return shortly with Act 3. There is a lovely moment all of us have known, that magic moment between sleep and waking, when half the enjoyment is knowing you are asleep and trying to stay that way. It can also be one of the most desolate moments in life, when in the same moment of suspended animation, you are fighting not to come awake, not to face the problem you don't want to remember or wake up to, which is the moment Peg Marshall is going through this morning.
Peg, I am so sorry, but wait for me. I will come to you. Together we must find a way to make it right for you. At least for you. Wait for me, Peg. Wait.
Marguerite? Marguerite? My eyes fled around the room. She had to be here. I heard her voice so clearly. With my eyes open, I could see the sun was just rising. By the window was just the movement of a curtain in the wind. Or could I glimpse a white-clad figure melting into nothing? Marguerite! No! Wait!
Are you all right, lovey? What is it?
She... Marguerite, I think she was here.
Who?
Her. The real Marguerite. I saw her. She went out this way.
Oh, child, control
I
yourself.
tell you, she was here. She spoke to me and said she would come back. And she left by this window to...
Do what?
Oh, I was going to say, out to the garden.
That's a sheer 20-foot drop down to the terrace below. How could anyone step out this window?
They couldn't. Unless the person was a ghost.
Oh,
There are no such things.
Oh, Abby, I know you're my friend. I wish I could explain so you'd understand.
Just try me. For whatever little I can do, I won't let you down.
Oh, how can I? There's just no way you could know what I'm going through.
I know. What can I say to you about last night?
Last night? Oh, good Lord. Ted. They shot Ted.
Hush, dear. Try to accept God's will.
No. I want to see them. I want to see his murderers.
Oh, that's a harsh word. He was a trespasser. And your father, Lord forgive me for saying this, is fighting for his own life, too.
What do you mean?
Loans he has made to these upstart colonials have put him in bad odor with the English bank.
And I'm the negotiable factor in the whole rotten mess. For my father's honor, one body sold and delivered to Sir Theobald Bentley in full settlement of payment due. And I'm not the only body.
Oh, hush, dear. These are not matters for a lady to concern herself with.
You just help me get dressed so I can face up to my father and Theo. The past and maybe, just maybe what really belongs to me. The future.
My dear Marguerite, it was neither your father nor I who brought things to a climax. It was your headstrong young suitor.
How civilized you managed to sound. You're talking about a man you murdered.
Oh, now I say, really. The beggar was trespassing. And he was an escaped jailbird.
Oh, come on. Face the truth. Ted, the lieutenant hadn't committed any crime.
Oh, that, of course, is a matter of opinion.
Oh, no, Mr. Bentley. That was surely a matter of influence.
Really, Marguerite, I see no point in pursuing this conversation.
I guess I really don't either. No way we could ever reach an understanding.
Oh, I'm afraid the understanding has already been reached. The marriage has been arranged and will be sanctified at 5 this evening. Or else.
Supposing I told you to go shove your threats in your hat.
Marguerite,
Let me handle this, Wainwright. Am I to understand that you were threatening to refuse me as a husband, Marguerite?
When you talk to me as Marguerite, I don't know.
How else would he talk to you? Go to your room, daughter, and make yourself ready for the wedding. For by my soul, you will be at the altar if I have to drag you there in chains.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I shall drive her myself to our wedding. And if she refuses, she knows what the consequences will be. Wainwright, I'll break you.
I was scared. I was no sooner in my room than the lock fell. Even Abby, it seemed, was to be denied me. And already, as if it was a threat, my wedding gown was laid out on the bed. I fell apart, head down on a chaise longue, lost in tears. Peg! Peg! There isn't much time left. Who is it? Where are you? It's Marguerite, Peg. Come here. Come quickly. Where? To the pier glass. The oval mirror. I crossed quickly to the old-fashioned mirror, expecting to see my own reflection. In a sense, I did. I saw myself. Every line in my face, every curl in my hair, every familiar look of myself reflected, except that the figure in the glass was dressed, as I could see after a quick glance at the now empty bed, in the white silk gown and the long bridal veil that had been laid out for me to put on. I promised I would come, but so late, too late. Not for you, I hope. And at long last, not for me. Help me, Marguerite. What happened?
That's beyond me. But everything else I can explain quickly. You know most of it by now.
Yes, but...
No, there is no time to waste. First, you must get out of your clothes and back into your modern ones.
How could you know about that?
I have been dead a long time, but not allowed to lie in the grave. Oh, quickly now. Change, and I shall tell you. As you already know, my father was in financial difficulties. Sir Theobald was sent from England to close him out, to expose him to ruin and disgrace. As you have guessed, an accommodation was made between my father and Sir Theo.
That old ghost.
That's the way I felt about him. Save in my time, it was different. I did have a duty to my father.
What do you mean, in your time? You're here now.
Oh, you know that isn't so. What am I? A reflection in a dark glass, a wandering spirit that you may bring to rest.
Me? How?
I know very few answers. Why you are here? An accident of time, and perhaps I have to believe that somehow we have common ancestors. The day before I was supposed to be married to Sir Theobald, I stole from the house and fled to meet Edward. We might have been married and happy if Theo hadn't found out from one of the grooms he had paid to spy on me.
I can see the rest. The establishment rolled in and dragged you home.
Yes. The next day, poor Edward made his foolish but wonderful attempt to rescue me.
And got killed for his pains. But then what?
What is about to happen to you? Theo drove me to the wedding, a pistol by his side. I was dressed as you see me in the mirror now. As we got to the covered bridge, just before we entered...
Yeah?
I pulled away from him and threw myself down into the stream. It's not so deep, but it is rocky, and I did what I wanted to do. I killed myself.
You poor girl.
And I've been doomed to wander all these years, unable to join my love, Edward. But now, I think at last, my time has come.
How?
With you. This time, if I kill myself, it will not be a sin because I can save you. Now, let's change places.
I don't know what you mean.
Me, in the wedding gown, looking into the mirror. You, in your modern jeans, looking out. As we ride to this wedding that never took place 200 years ago, we ride as one. But this time, it's my soul that will find escape.
What about me?
I don't know. It's a chance you'll have to take, but what better one do you face now?
So it was that under thunderclouds and dark scudding sky, Theo helped his bride to the two-horse carriage, unaware that with her there was me, in blue jeans. Overhead, skies were almost sitting on our heads, heavy with the promise of a storm.
Well, my love, what with one thing and another, not the most auspicious occasion for our wedding. Or may I hope you will contradict me?
Our fate is sealed, at least yours. You have achieved what you wanted to. Let us leave it at that.
No, not quite. The ridiculous child love you had for the young pup who is disposed of, I would like some guarantee that it will not come between us.
Round the bend and down the hill is the covered bridge.
Oh, yes, that's right.
By the time we reach it, I hope to answer your question forever. But why is it so dark?
It's like a storm on the way. Hey, I hope we can reach the church before it breaks.
There's the bridge.
Now, don't press against me. It's a narrow tunnel, and I need room to maneuver.
Look, at the opposite end, through the mist, those two enormous eyes. What are they?
I don't know. I can't see.
There's something coming towards us. We're going to crash. It's what you deserve, but not me. Not me.
Peg, you all right?
What?
I said, are you all right?
Did we crash?
In what?
Well, there was a horse and carriage coming the other way, and...
Come on, honey. You were out cold. You're dreaming.
Am I? Are you sure?
Well, sure I'm sure. The one thing I wish I was so sure of is where I'm at. I'm pretty low on gas. Well, we better find an open station soon.
Yes, sir. You was just about empty. Good thing I stay open this late.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and thanks for putting us on our way.
Oh, that's no trouble. One of the things I'm here for.
Could I ask you something, sir?
I reckon I couldn't fuse a lady.
You ever hear of some people called Drexel around here?
Ah, no. Drexel is a right proper name in this part of the country. Goes back a couple of centuries or more. Old Manor House used to be here until shortly after the war. Then it became a hospital, like. Burned down a couple of years ago. Sad to see it go. Can used to be a landmark, eh? Yeah, that's a funny thing. Come to think on it.
What was that?
Well, you must come over the covered bridge on your way here.
Oh, yes. We sure did.
Oh, a lot of excitement up there just after you came by. You might heard the police car, ambulance and all.
Why? What happened?
Well, so they found a lady. Committed suicide, they say. All dressed up like colonial times in a long silk wedding dress and veil. Strange thing is, nobody knows where she come from. Except in
what?
Oh, well now, ain't nothing to put any belief in. But there is an old legend round these here parts about the White Lady of the Bridge. Misty night she's supposed to haunt that old covered wreck. Well, who knows? Maybe now they'll fix that old bridge up. And another New Hampshire ghost will be laid to rest.
Another New Hampshire ghost. Certainly not for Peg Marshall. In a long and happy marriage to Ted Marshall, it is perhaps the one thing she never could quite share with him. Oh, of course, she's told him the story, but he just laughs it off because she was sound asleep when they entered that covered bridge and didn't wake up till they came out the other side. What happened in between? For Ted, nothing. For Peg, a nightmare. But then, in a moment of dreaming, anyone can live a lifetime. I'll be back shortly. Our cast included Jada Rowland, Bob Caliban, Ian Martin, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by all state insurance companies and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the... The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The story you're about to hear has its origins in historical fact. The bare essentials are on public record. But in the audacious way of dramatists, we have taken the liberty of embellishing, transposing, adding to, and subtracting from the strict truth as handed down to us. We beg your indulgence on the grounds that our prime and only purpose is, as always, to entertain you.
But he is my dearest friend.
He is the love of my life.
My only friend.
The one man in the world for me.
I'd give my life for him.
So would I.
I wish he were dead.
I, too.
Our mystery drama, A Feast of Death, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Jada Rowland. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
It's your way of looking good. You're looking good, having fun in summer like you should. Avon took light florals, lush wood notes, and a refreshing touch of citrus and put it into one terrific new fragrance, Country Breeze. It's everything you love about summer. You've got lots of things to do, so we bring Avon right to you. It's Avon summer, and you never look so good. Come on, it's coming. Oh, I can't believe we lost our traveler's check. Me neither. Come on, we've got to find the tour guide. Oh, there he is. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
Well, what's wrong?
Mr. Lee, we lost all our traveler's checks. All of them.
What kind were they?
American Express.
No problem. American Express has an office right here in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong and in hundreds around the world, you can find help with American Express traveler's checks. Ask for them by name.
Don't miss a moment of all the exciting college and high school football action this fall because you're sitting too far from the field. Herber's Camera Shop in Champagne's campus town can take you right to the middle of the action with a pair of Minolta binoculars. Minolta specializes in pocket and compact binoculars to zoom you right onto the field without being saddled with the bulk and weight of conventional binoculars. And since Minolta has been a leader in photographic lenses for many years, you're assured of precision optics. Stop at Herber's and check out the Minolta binoculars. You'll see a world of difference. And while you're at Herber's, be sure to stock up on all the film and supplies you'll need to capture the excitement and color of the coming season forever. Herber's Camera Shop, your hometown camera shop at 608 East Green in Champagne's campus town.
The date of our story is further back than most of us are likely to remember, at least with any clarity. It is 1917, and the First World War is in progress. The place where our story occurs is more familiar. It is Paris. The names of the people involved have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. Listen now to the story called A Feast of Death.
Go away. Andre?
May I come in?
If you want to.
Cynthia told me you were home. That's why I kept trying.
What else did the old hag tell you?
Well, nothing. Only that you seem distressed. Are you distressed, Edith?
Distressed? Yes, I think one might say I am distressed. I am desolated. Andre, my life is over. I want nothing but to die.
You are unhappy, Yvette?
I tell you I want to die, and you ask me, am I unhappy? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, my dear Andre. I am unhappy. And I shall never be happy again.
Do you want to tell me why?
I suppose I might as well.
It might make you feel better.
I best tell you everything. From the beginning. If you want to listen.
Oh, do you, Yvette? Always do you.
I must look frightful. I've been crying for hours.
You look beautiful. Beautiful. You never look anything but beautiful to me.
What a good friend you are, Andre.
I try to be.
A friend to me. And a friend to him.
Oh, where is he, by the way?
They've taken him away. The police came this morning and took him away.
The police? What would the police want with Jacques?
Oh, Andre, it's such a long and sorry story. I'm not sure you want to hear it.
Oh, but I do.
If you insist. He and I met that time I was in the hospital. You remember?
Oh, oui. You were ill with pneumonia, I remember.
Oh, Jacques. He used to come to my room every day. At first, I thought he was a doctor. He never said he was, but I thought, why else would he be coming to my room every day? He never asked me how I felt, or anything like that, the way doctors do. And after a while, I began to wonder, why all these visits? Why all the concern for the welfare of someone he did not know? You are so good to me, so kind to me. Why?
But why not? You're a lovely young girl.
Paris is full of young girls. Young girls who are not ill, not helpless, not penniless like myself. Is it goodness? Simple charity?
I could say that it began as an act of charity. You see, Yvette, I make a practice of visiting hospitals. In particular, the wards where the more indigent patients are forced to lie. I've been visiting this hospital for, at least 15 years.
How wonderful of you. How extremely kind. I've never been ill before. I never knew such things went on.
I imagine there are many things in this shabby world you know nothing about.
Well, I'm only 17.
I know. 17 and a seamstress.
How did you know that?
You work 12 hours a day for a couturier near the Étoile. And they pay you very badly. You live in a tiny garret room in Montmartre. It has no heat, no running water. You pay a franc once every 2 weeks for the privilege of taking a bath. You have no proper winter coat, no warm gloves.
How do you know these things?
I've talked to various people. It was not hard.
But why? Why would you take so much trouble for one you scarcely know? A poor seamstress.
Because I love you.
You love me? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That you should love me. A splendid gentleman like you.
I want to take you home with me, Yvette.
Home? You want me?
I have a large apartment in Auteuil. I think you will like it. I think in time you might come to love me. Oh, yes, I'm older than you, of course, more than 20 years older. Still, I am not an old man.
Oh, no, not old at all.
I try to keep in shape. I once belonged to the 10th Hussars, you know, long before you were born. I was only 22 at that time, but I've tried to keep in trim.
Oh, you have? Oh, yes.
Is it possible that you might learn to love me a little?
But I do love you.
You do?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Then, when the doctors say you may leave the hospital, you will come home with me? Is it settled?
Settled? All settled. My dear. Why, I don't even know your name.
Jacques. Call me Jacques.
Jacques. It was so beautiful, André. It was every dream come true. I loved every inch of his beautiful body, which could not have changed much since he was with the 10th Hussars. And his lovely mustache, always perfectly trimmed and waxed.
Oh, yes. Jacques always looked the perfect man about town. Oh, I envy him. I always have. I could never hope to present an appearance even remotely like that. Or afford an apartment like this.
Oh, André, when he brought me back here to this place in a limousine, André, a limousine.
Oh, my sweet Yvette.
Before I could do or say anything, Jacques took my arm and led me inside. The foyer. Even before I laid eyes on this apartment, the foyer downstairs, I had only seen one to compare with it, and that had been when I delivered a dress to a duchess. All marble and polished brass.
And beautiful plants.
I know. Oh, I know.
I was living in a dream, moving like a sleepwalker. Jacques led me to the lift with its beautiful iron grillwork, and I felt it rise, as though I were being carried to paradise. And when it stopped, and the door opened, he led me, still dreaming, to this apartment.
Enter, mademoiselle. Well, you like it? You approve? Yvette, you think you can be happy here? With me?
Oh, Jacques. Oh, Jacques.
Now, no tears, my little one.
How can I tell you? How can I thank you?
Here, take my handkerchief.
That you should do all this for me.
Dry your eyes.
I don't deserve such kindness, such luxury.
You deserve much more, and you shall have it. Now, let me show you your new home. Through that window, you can see the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, it's too much, too much.
All the furniture is Louis XVI, all genuine. If you should want to change anything...
Oh, no, it's all too perfect.
Through there, you can see the dining room, the butler's pantry is beyond, and, of course, the kitchen. Now, let me show you your bedroom.
Wait, what's that over the mantel?
That? Oh, that's my old sword. From the time I spent in the 10th Hussars. I keep it for sentimental reasons. Memento of my youth. Come, I want you to see the bedroom down the hall. Here we are.
Oh, how lovely.
You like it?
It's all white. Everything is white. The walls, the rug, the beds, the chairs.
French provincial.
The curtains. Swiss embroidery.
Tambour, I believe it's called.
All done by hand, all this embroidery. Oh, look here. A pull thread. I'll fix that.
No need to bother.
Oh, but I want to. After all, I'm a seamstress. I want to do something. You're doing so much for me. I'll buy the finest thread.
Later, much later, when you're settled in. Now I must show you the kitchen. It has a warming oven. Come and see.
I can't believe what's happening to me.
This way. Yvette. This way. Come.
Is that another room at the end of the hall?
Oh, yes. But you wouldn't be interested.
Of course I'd be interested. May I see it?
If you insist. It's my laboratory.
Your laboratory?
I'm only an amateur toxicologist. There. Look if you like.
Oh, my. It's scary, isn't it?
Not at all. At least not if you know what you're doing.
What are you doing, Jacques? All those test tubes and things, what are they for?
Shall I tell you, my darling? Shall I tell you my profound secret?
If you want to?
If we are to live together, you should know.
Then tell me.
You must promise never to breathe a word to anyone.
I promise.
If I succeed, and I firmly believe I shall succeed, it will make me famous as a scientist and as a patriot.
Tell me, Jacques. Tell me.
I am on the very brink, Yvette, of a great discovery. Poison gas. A new and deadly poison gas. One against which the filthy Boche have no defense. One which will end the war within a week, a day, an hour.
And it was all lies, all of it, start to finish, all lies. He had no intention of inventing a poison gas. He was no scientist. He was no patriot. He was a greedy, selfish, egotistical maniac. He did not love his country. He did not love his friends, not even you, André, though you may have thought he did.
Well, he often told me so.
Lies. He loved no one but his own vicious, conniving self. He was incapable of truth. He lied to live. He lived to lie.
Oh, It's hard to believe.
You'll believe it when I've told you the rest.
Though there's one thing that could almost persuade me.
Wait till I tell
is
you.
That Jacques was with the 10 Hussars. That's true enough. But he was no hero. To speak candidly, he was discharged from the 10 Hussars. Dishonorably discharged. Among other things, for cowardice. Thus far, we have learned that Jacques is a liar, or to phrase it more genteelly, a prevaricator. But hasn't each one of us been guilty of this minor sin at one time or another? It seems a very tiny transgression, hardly one to send his sweetheart into such transports of grief and despair. But she has promised to tell more, and in Act 2, she will.
Oh, great master.
Yes?
My daughter and I have traveled far to seek your wisdom.
Is that your daughter with the,
bag over her head?
Bag.
Yes. Say hello, April.
Hi.
Why is she...
Her cream rinse gives her hair the greases.
Oh, Daddy.
Yes, that bag looks like it held a 6-year supply of French fries.
What can we do, sire?
Well, let's see here. Take the root of the imbo bush.
I tried that.
The juice of the beagleberry.
Look, nothing works. All it's permanent greasies. Oh, no.
Now, look, I'll tell you what my kids use. Agree cream rinse and conditioner.
Agree?
Yes, Agree cream rinse and conditioner is 99% oil-free.
Oh.
So it helps stop the greasies.
No more greasies. I won't have the brown bag.
Yes, my daughter's hair became so beautiful she was elected homecoming queen at Guru U.
Wow.
How can I thank you for telling me about Agree?
Give me some advice. Should I let my daughter wear pantyhose?
How old is she?
28.
Oh, then I think...
Both legs?
Yes, both.
Fine.
You can search the wide world over and may never find anything that can help stop the greasies better than Agree cream rinse and conditioner. And be sure and try Agree shampoo. It helps stop the greasies, too.
What in the world happened in August? Brought to you by your local Navy recruiter. 194 years ago this month, in 1786, the silver dollar and the decimal system of money were adopted by an act of Congress. 134 years ago this month, in 1846, the Smithsonian Institution, named for English scientist James Smithson, was chartered. 80 years ago this month, the first international lawn tennis competition for the Davis Cup was held at Longwood, Massachusetts. The U.S. won 3-1. 45 years ago this month, in 1935, American cowboy philosopher Will Rogers was killed along with his pilot Wiley Post when their plane crashed near Point Barrow, Alaska. 21 years ago this month, Project Teepee was announced to the public. The system was developed by Dr. William Thaler of the Office of Naval Research to monitor 95% of the Earth's atmosphere for missile launchings or nuclear explosions. To find out what's happening in the Navy today, call toll-free 800-841-8000. In Georgia, 800-342-5855. Navy, it's not just a job, it's an adventure.
We know by now that the mysterious boulevardier who has seduced our lovely young heroine did not always tell the truth. We know that he has been hauled off by the police. We know that his close friend of many years is attempting, however clumsily, to comfort the bereft girl. What we do not know is the entire reason for his solicitude and her agonized grief.
Lies, lies, nothing but lies. You have not heard the worst. His schemes, his intrigue, his deviltry. You have not heard about Danielle.
You know about Danielle?
Know about her. She was my friend. My good, close friend. The older woman I could confide in, get advice from. Almost like a mother to me.
You know that Danielle was once Jacques' mistress?
That was difficult at first. I had great pangs of jealousy. But, after all, Jacques was 42 when our liaison began. I was 17. How could I hope or expect that I might be the first woman in his life? No, that would be too much. Still, we were happy together for a year. And then...
Yvette, my darling, there is something I must talk to you about.
Yes, my love.
You know, since I've started my little business with Monsieur Grandet...
The bicycle shop?
Yes. A toy, a plaything. I shall never get rich from it, but...
But we already have enough money. Haven't we?
Oh, enough. But the bicycle shop amuses me. I enjoy it. And Grandet does a good job. Oh, good enough, anyway.
Could I meet him sometime?
Meet Grandet? Oh, my dear child, the man is a great oaf, a boor.
But if he's your partner...
A business arrangement purely. No need to meet him socially. But there is someone I should like you to meet socially. Someone you should come to know. I think you and she will get along. And since the bicycle shop is taking up more and more of my time, she'll be company for you. I don't want you to become bored with your life. You might leave me and break my heart.
Who is this woman, Jacques, that you have selected to be my friend?
Her name is Danielle. She's older than you are, younger than I am. A woman of the world.
Will she like me?
She will adore you, even as I do. You'll see. I expect her in a minute.
Here? She's coming here?
Where else would you meet?
We never have guests of any kind. Do I look all right? Is my dress all right? Should I...
Ah, there she is. Yes, my dear, your dress is quite perfect, and you look like an angel.
Jacques.
Danielle. You look ravishing, my dear. Come in, come in. Danielle, this is my adorable Yvette. Yvette, this is my dear friend, Danielle.
Cherie, you are every bit as pretty as Jacques said.
He's told you about me?
But of course, he talks of nothing but you.
I didn't know.
Now, you two are to become close friends. I've set my heart on it. I'm going to absent myself while you get acquainted. If you need me, I shall be in my laboratory. But I fancy I will not be needed.
Does he still have that smelly old laboratory?
You know about it?
Oh, sweet child. I was once the mistress of this house.
Of course. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, have I upset you? My dear, it was years ago. He hasn't given me a thought except in the most casual way since we parted. Now he has this idea that you and I should meet and talk and come to know each other. Like each other.
And be friends. I'd like that. I don't have a woman friend. I think I need one.
Then you must let me fill that need. Oh, we will have great times together. We will shop for clothes, and we'll gossip and exchange recipes, and perhaps...
Yes, perhaps.
I think Jacques has other plans for us. Ambitious ones. If we find we are compatible. So, let us talk, shall we? You must begin. Tell me everything about you.
I liked her. Oh, I liked her so much, Andre.
Splendid woman, very sympathetic.
She must have liked me, because she called me the very next day and asked me to lunch with her. Andre, no one had ever called me. No one had ever asked to see me, to lunch with me. No one had ever wanted my company.
Oh, dear Yvette.
That anyone should wish to spend time with me. To talk to me. Me alone without Jacques. Just me.
Over here, Yvette.
Oh, Danielle, am I late?
No, not at all. I came early to be sure we got a quiet table.
I brought you something.
Oh? Chocolates. My favorites. How did you know?
I didn't. It was Jacques' idea.
He remembered. Oh. I haven't hurt you, have I? It was all so long ago.
It's all right. Really, it's quite all right. I must learn learn to be more a woman of the world. Like you. Jacques says so.
Take my advice. Stay as innocent as you are. Together, we shall make quite a pair.
Is it really possible that we'll be friends?
But we are friends. Do you not feel it? I do.
I think I do too.
And soon, we shall be not only friends, but partners.
Partners? You and I, partners?
The boutique. Well, as Jacques not told you, he left it up to me.
Oh, I don't know anything about a boutique.
Ah, but I do. Now, you are a seamstress, am I right?
I was a seamstress until
you met Jacques. I quite understand. But you haven't forgotten how to sew, have you?
Oh, no. Once you know how, you never forget.
Exactly. It's Jacques' idea that you and I should set up a little boutique. Very chic, very sophisticated. I will run the front of the shop, and you will take care of the back. Oh, we will have a few exquisite gowns, peignoirs, and such fine underthings of batiste with real lace.
It sounds beautiful.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It will give you something to do with your spare time, and well, I'll confess to you, I can use a little spare cash. So, what do you say? Shall we become partners?
It was unbelievable. I was moving out into the world, a little way at least. Now and then, Danielle let me serve a customer in the front of the shop, and I learned a little how to talk to people, how to be at ease with them. I, who had been a stranger on this earth, I was becoming a part of it.
If things go on like this, you will be independently wealthy, Yvette. You will have a comfortable income.
Oh, I'm not interested in the money.
You will have enough to be independent of me.
Now you're teasing.
Very well. I'll be serious. I think you should take out insurance.
Insurance? What sort of insurance? What do I need with insurance?
Suppose something were to happen to Danielle.
What could possibly happen to Danielle?
Who knows? Life is full of uncertainty. Were Danielle to, say, become incapacitated, have an accident, suppose she were to die.
Jacques, how can you think of such things?
Oh, you're such a child, Yvette. You know so little of life.
I'm learning. I'm trying to learn.
The nasty little tricks life can play on us. Now, if Danielle were to be taken away, what would happen to the boutique?
Nothing will happen to Danielle.
You could hardly conduct the business by yourself.
Nothing will happen to her.
How wonderful. The eternal optimism of the very young. So touching, so very touching. But, my love, consider what happened to poor Grandet.
Grandet? From the bicycle shop. Your partner. What happened to him?
Didn't I tell you? He died. Quite suddenly.
You didn't tell me. How? How did he die?
An embolism, I believe Dr. Sorel said, following an attack of typhoid fever.
How could you have forgotten to tell me, the poor man?
No, he was a person of no account, but very valuable to me since he had all the mechanical knowledge I lack. I shall have to give up the bicycle shop. There will never be another Grandet.
Did he have a wife? Children?
Oh, you know, I never thought to ask. I must try to find out and do what I can for them. Fortunately, I am able to give them a tidy little sum of money. And all my suite because I was foresighted enough to insure poor Grandet's life for a substantial sum.
You? You had insurance on Grandet's life?
Of course. It's customary when one's financial security depends on another person. It's always done.
I never knew.
And that is why you must insure the life of Danielle. Tomorrow you call André. He's a dealer in insurance, among other things. He'll do it for you.
Oh, Jacques, I can't.
Yvette, you must. Make yourself the beneficiary and insure her for a good, substantial sum.
Oh, Jacques, I can't.
Yvette, you must.
I couldn't do it, Andre.
Of course you couldn't.
Danielle was like a mother to me. The business arrangement we had, it was lovely. Next to Jacques, Danielle was the most important person in my life.
Was? You said she was the most important?
Don't you know? Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
Danielle is dead.
Danielle? Dead? But why didn't I know? Why didn't anyone tell me?
I thought Jacques would...
But how did it happen?
The epidemic. The influenza, she died of it.
Oh, Yvette, perhaps this is not the time to mention it, but I don't know how you will take it. Perhaps I should not tell you.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Andre.
Danielle's life was insured. And you, Yvette, are a very wealthy woman.
And so the mundane motif of insurance has worked its way into our simple story of love. Some form of insurance was known as early as 4000 B.C. to the merchants of Babylon. It was practiced by the Hindus 2,400 years later and by the Greeks 200 years after that. But these contracts were to insure property, not lives. Quite a different matter. I'll be back shortly with our final act.
You can call Best Western any day or night. We'll get you a room that will be just right. Round the world, lodging for you when you want Best Western. Here's all you do. Call 1-800-528-1234. Best Western. 1-800-528-1234. Best Western. 1-800.
Denture wearers agree.
Snug cushions hold loose dentures so comfortably tight, I feel confident again.
Soft adhesive Snug brand denture cushions ease sore gums from loose-fitting plates. No messy fixing like powders or pastes. Snug is easy to shape and fit, won't wash off. Get temporary relief from loose-fitting dentures until you see a dentist with Snug. Now in the new 4-cushion economy package. Snug, another fine product from Mentholatum.
And you know that cigarettes are a breathing hazard. Smokers, please don't add that extra offense. Give us a break for life and breath.
The practice of insuring lives is less than 300 years old. Companies sprang up like flowers in spring and faded with the first frost. The first fumbling attempt to bring order into chaos was in 1762, and it started in England. But to this day, practices vary from country to country. The locale of our story is France, the time early in our own century. Now, the final act of A Feast of Death.
A wealthy woman.
Danielle's life was insured for a large sum, Yvette, and you are the beneficiary.
But I never did it. I never insured Danielle's life.
But Jacques did.
Jacques. Oh, I can't believe it, Jacques. Why did he never tell me?
For fear that you might think it too mercenary.
No. It was because he never told me the truth about anything.
But it was the prudent thing to do, after all.
Wait, Andre, I have not told you what happened this morning. When the police arrived, Jacques and I were having breakfast when this gendarme entered. He identified himself and then... Oh, then...
I shall have to ask you to come with me to headquarters, monsieur. We have a few questions to ask you.
About what, in heaven's name?
Louis Grandet was your business partner, I believe.
A small enterprise, insignificant, a bicycle shop.
Not quite so. The police would like to question you. If you will be so kind as to come with me.
Yes, but I am not dressed. I will have to change my clothes.
I will wait.
Darling, it's all a stupid mistake. Don't worry for an instant. I'll be back before you have time to miss me.
Monsieur Grandet died of typhoid fever.
An embolism following an attack of typhoid, yes. So the doctor's certificate indicated. You have a charming apartment here, madame. Could I look around? Have I your permission?
Why?
Thank you. Oh, there's a dining room, I see.
The butler's pantry is beyond, then the kitchen. But why are you...
Down the hall, the bedroom, I suppose?
Jacques is dressing. We shouldn't...
And the door at the end of the hall, another bedroom?
No, that's my...
Yes. You started to say...
Nothing.
Well, surely you are about to say something. You were going to tell me about the room at the end of the hall, no? Am I right? Madame, I am waiting.
It's a secret.
A secret? But you cannot keep secrets from the authorities, madame. We always find them out. Come now. Tell me about the room at the end of the hall.
It's his laboratory.
His laboratory. And what is the purpose of this laboratory?
He is working on a great discovery for the winning of the war. Jacques is a great patriot, monsieur.
Oh. And what is this great discovery?
I can't tell you. I promised I would never tell anyone.
Well, forgive me if I insist. We shall find out sooner or later, madame. So tell me now. What is it?
Poison gas.
Poison gas, huh?
A deadly gas. The Germans will have no defense against it. The war will end in a day, in an hour.
You won't object if I have a look around this laboratory?
I don't think Jacques would have minded.
Never mind about Jacques.
But I should tell him that...
You will tell him nothing? So, this is his laboratory.
He wouldn't approve of my letting you crawl around in here.
I'm not interested in his approval or disapproval.
He'll be angry.
Let him.
You don't know how he can be when he's angry.
What a lot of stuff he has here.
He's been working for years.
No? Has he? On his great discovery?
Oh, other things too, I suppose.
Like what? What sort of things?
He never said. Various things.
Various things, huh?
He's an amateur toxicologist, you know.
No, I did not know.
That's what he told me when we first met. You see, I was ill in the hospital.
Hospital, huh?
Jacques was a volunteer there. He came every day to cheer up the patients, comfort them.
Interesting.
That's where we fell in love, Jacques and I.
Madame, I am going to take some of these flasks with me.
Oh, you mustn't.
But I must.
Jacques would be terribly upset.
I'm afraid we must risk that.
But you could be ruining his entire experiment.
I don't think so.
His great discovery, the poison gas.
It can't be.
To end the war.
Madame, listen to me. Now listen carefully. There is nothing in this laboratory that could conceivably end the war, or even shorten it.
You don't know that?
I assure you, what has been taking place in this laboratory has had nothing to do with that deadly gas to be used against the Boche.
But he told me...
He told you a lie, madame. He is not a man to be trusted.
He wouldn't.
But he did. Now, shall we go and see if he's finished dressing?
Now you see, Andre, why I've been crying. If he had lied to me about the great discovery, he could have lied to me about anything. Everything. Even about loving me.
Oh, my poor darling.
What's that?
Oh, someone's at the door.
Jacques? Could it be Jacques?
Possibly. Shall I go and see?
Oh, would you, Andre? Oh, I need to fix my face and comb my hair. If it's Jacques.
I'll go to the door while you make yourself beautiful for him.
Oh, everything's all right. Oh, Jacques said he'd come back. He only wanted to ask him a few questions about Grande. He told me he'd be back shortly, and now he is. Oh, and everything will be as it was before. How terrible of me to have doubted him. I'm so ashamed. Jacques would never do it.
It's not Jacques.
Not Jacques?
It's the police.
Not Jacques?
Just a member of the police.
Oh. Well, ask him to come in, please, Andre.
Sir, Madame will receive you.
Extremely sorry to disturb you again, Madame.
Oh. You were here this morning?
Yes, Madame.
Where is... I thought he might be with you. He said he'd return. I was hoping.
I'm afraid it will be some time before he returns, Madame.
But why? A little lie, a little misunderstanding.
I'm afraid the matter is a bit more serious than that. We've had our suspicions of him for quite some time, Madame. A period of years. He has been engaged in a number of enterprises. One 20 years ago with a man named Houton, who died suddenly of diphtheria. He had been heavily insured by his associate.
Jacques?
The same. We had nothing definite to go on until the death of Monsieur Grande.
Grande died of typhoid fever, an embolism.
He seemed on the way to recovery, the doctor tells us, when suddenly he died. His family asked for an autopsy, which our examiner performed, and he found a tiny injection in Grande's thigh, which the doctor vehemently disclaimed. And further examination revealed enough typhus germs in the poor man's body to kill 10 people.
Do you mean that Jacques administered the injection?
We have the doctor's word that he visited Grande at the hospital, just at the time when the poor man seemed to be recovering.
You don't need to tell me. I know Jacques had insurance on Grande. He told me so when he urged me to...
Yes, Madame, he urged you to what?
To insure Daniel's life for a large sum. Last week, Daniel died of influenza.
Madame, when I intruded so rudely on the laboratory and confiscated as many flasks as I could carry, among them we found cultures of the typhoid bacilli, cultures of the diphtheria germ. Now it seems we must continue the search to find cultures of the influenza virus.
It is too awful and too hideous to believe.
Are you able to come to headquarters to tell us what you know? Or would you rather wait till tomorrow, perhaps?
Let her wait. She is in no condition.
I quite understand. I'll leave and let your friend take care of you. Till tomorrow, then. Or the day after.
Oh, Andre. Andre. My life is in ruins.
Oh, you are so pale.
I feel ill.
Do you have pain?
A little. But it will pass.
Yvette, your legs, look at them. They are swollen.
Oh, yes. Painful, too. Andre, what does it mean? Am I ill?
Yvette, I must tell you something. Jacques insured your life.
Jacques insured my life. How? Why?
He told me it was against the loss of your love and affection, and I believed him.
You think he's poisoned me?
You are wealthy now, since Daniel's death. I am calling the doctor.
Dr. Sorel, his number is right by the telephone.
Don't worry, my dear. We'll soon know.
Your number, please?
034848.
One moment, please. I will try to reach your number.
She's ringing the doctor. Don't worry, my love. How are you feeling now?
Not well. Not well at all.
Yvette, you know what has just occurred to me? Jacques may have taken out insurance on my life.
Oh, no, Andre.
Why not? It was his whole career. Living off the lives of others. Collecting on their deaths.
Dr. Sorel here.
Doctor, this is an emergency. A young woman is very ill. We have reason to think she's been poisoned. And a man, too. Myself. I am beginning to feel not at all well. Doctor, can you come at once?
And that, with some additions, is the true story of a villain who lived in the first quarter of our century. Inquiries resulted in his arrest on August 21st, 1918. His trial was set for May of 1921. Yes, there were delays in those times, too, even as now. I'll be back shortly to fill you in on what happened at his trial.
I can't wait to meet your daughter, sir.
Well, I'll call her. Evie!
What?
Come here, would you?
This better be good.
She's got a lot of spunk.
Yes.
What is it?
Evie, I'd like you to meet a nice young man.
Oh, no, my hair looks dirty. Daddy, how could you do this to me? I want to die.
I'm afraid her cream rinse makes her hair a little greasy.
May I suggest a Agree?
Of course you'd agree. All you have to do is look at her.
No, Agree cream rinse and conditioner. It helps stop the greasies.
Really?
Sure. After I shampoo, I use Agree cream rinse and conditioner,
And it helps stop the greasies.
Right.
Gee, it sounds like I would like Agree, too.
Well, Agree cream rinse and conditioner is 99% oil-free.
Evie, stop crying. I'll go get some Agree.
And after you use it, I'll drive you to the movies, okay, Evie?
No.
Why not?
Because you got a creepy car.
What?
It's a brown station wagon. I hate stations.
Some conditioners contain oils that can cause the greasies, but Agree Cream Rinse and Conditioner is 99% oil-free. And try Agree Shampoo. It helps stop the greasies, too.
I'm glad you decided to come to the movie. Your hair looks great.
Thank you. And I love your station wagon.
Don't miss a moment of all the exciting college and high school football action this fall because you're sitting too far from the field. Rivers Camera Shop in Champagne's campus town can take you right to the middle of the action with a pair of Minolta binoculars. Minolta specializes in pocket and compact binoculars to zoom you right onto the field without being saddled with the bulk and weight of conventional binoculars. And since Minolta has been a leader in photographic lenses for many years, you are assured of precision optics. Stop at Rivers and check out the Minolta binoculars. You'll see a world of difference. And while you're at Rivers, be sure to stock up on all the film and supplies you'll need to capture the excitement and color of the coming season forever. Rivers Camera Shop, your hometown camera shop at 608 East Green in Champagne's campus town.
I'm Susan Anton. It's a good feeling to sleep the night away on a perfect sleeper by Pillowsoft is the ultimate in sleep. Unique extra thick cushioning for heavenly comfort on top. Ultra firm support inside. Perfect sleeper Pillowsoft. Firmness that feels good. Be a perfect sleeper. Buy a perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. Buy
Jim Brown, Seaford, Delaware. Does Quaker State really help cars last?
You bet I think Quaker State helps cars last. I have over 100,000 miles on my Beetle. I give it regular maintenance.
And I got my whole family using it. And they said, Jim, tell me, what's the secret? How come you got so many miles on that Volkswagen? They said, what you do? I said, well, I use Quaker State.
Quaker State helps cars last. Maybe that's why Quaker State is America's #1 selling motor oil.
Well, I told my wife, when she go to the service station, don't let nobody put any oil in there but Quaker State. I said, if they don't have any, just wait and come on back home.
A brief footnote to our story. There is little doubt that Jacques would have been found guilty, but we shall never know. In prison, he managed to procure a culture of germs and swallowed them. You might say he died in a way that was most appropriate when you consider the way he lived. Our cast included Jada Rowland, Bob Dryden, Joan Lovejoy, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Herbers, your hometown camera shop at 608 Green in Champaign's Campus Town, has presented the WDWS CBS Radio Mystery Theater. Join us again soon as Herbers again presents our voyage into some of life's great mysteries. Good night.
I'm Norm Crosby, and I love kids. I'm enraptured by them. But kids don't last very long. Before you know it, they turn into adults or comedians. Now, this is such a brief interlusion in their lives. Kids should be able to enjoy their childishness. We shouldn't have to worry about hunger or poverty or disease. So I'm asking you to support Save the Children. Their work brings smiles to tiny faces all over the world. And you don't have to be rich or a philanthropoid to help. Just write Save the Children, Department R, Westport, Connecticut, 06880.
You are listening to WDWS in Champaign-Urbana, Illinois. CBS News coming your way next.
CBS News. Some fellow Republicans are advising Ronald Reagan to stick to domestic issues and stop talking about things like China. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS Radio Network. Reagan stirred the anger of the mainland Chinese by his statements about wanting official ties with Taiwan. 5 GOP governors met with Reagan in Columbus, Ohio Wednesday night and urged him to concentrate on domestic matters. One of those governors, Lee Dreyfus of Wisconsin, later told reporters, people don't care if there's one China, 2 Chinas, or 3 Chinas. The Democrats continue to try to capitalize on the China issue. Vice President Mondale mentioned it Wednesday night during a speech in St. Paul, Minnesota.
In the last 2 weeks, we've caught a glimpse of another man's judgment, as Ronald Reagan has stumbled into a public argument with the Chinese. He has proposed a change in our relations with Taiwan, which is unnecessary, undesirable, and which carries with it potentially disastrous consequences to our national security. In his first foray into the international arena since becoming his party's candidate, Mr. Reagan has repudiated the policies of the last 3 American presidents, 2 from his own party.
Reagan's people on Wednesday rejected a proposed debate with President Carter, turning down an invitation from the National Press Club. They said they would agree to it only if independent presidential candidate John Anderson is also allowed to take part. More news in a moment.
If you're serious about business, have a pencil ready for an important offer from the Wall Street Journal. Recent articles in the Journal reported on corporate profits for the second quarter of 1980 and what to expect the rest of the year, why banks are strengthening their balance sheets, and the hottest personnel topic since affirmative action, employee rights. Other Journal stories revealed why economists expect the high cost of living to maintain a fast pace through 1981, the negative and positive effects of this summer's drought, the pros and cons of legal clinics, and the progress executive women are making in the business world. The Wall Street Journal. It's all the business news you need when you need it. Right now, you can get 52 weeks of the Journal. That's 260 issues, one for every business day of the year, for just $63. A real money-saving offer. So if you're serious about business in the continental U.S., call toll-free 800-528-6050. That's 800-528-6050. Except in Arizona, you'll be billed later.
In State Line, Nevada, Wednesday, authorities exploded that bomb planted inside Harvey's Hotel Casino by extortionists. A report from Bruce Robinson of station KRLT in Lake Tahoe.
34 hours after it began, a long standoff precipitated by the presence of a mysterious explosive device in a State Line casino ended when the bomb was detonated shortly before 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. 2 hours later, Douglas County Sheriff Jerry Maple explained the decision to detonate the device. We were attempting to render the device safe. We had a procedure that we felt would work. There was some error factor in that procedure. We knew of the errors that could be made. The management and the owner of the property was involved in the final decision, and it was a decision made that we had to take a chance. We did, and the device went off. Maple described the damage caused by the blast as moderate. Virtually all the windows of the 12-story hotel tower were shattered, and the parking area surrounding Harvey strewn with debris. But the building does not appear to have been structurally damaged by the explosion. Because of the extensive security precautions taken by local officials, the entire incident was ended without a single injury. Bruce Robinson for CBS News, Lake Tahoe.
Well-known humorist and writer Sam Levinson died in New York City Wednesday night. He was 68. Levinson suffered a cardiac arrest and died 3 hours after being hospitalized. He wrote several books, but probably will be best remembered for his own TV show on CBS in the early 1950s. A leader of the strikers in Poland says a preliminary agreement has been reached with the government to end the walkouts. A government negotiator says everything is settled except the workers' demands for free trade unions. Now this.
Say, how'd you like some free gasoline when you fill up?
I'd like it a lot.
Then change to Quaker State Sterling Motor Oil.
Are you telling me an oil change will get me better gas mileage?
You betcha. Quaker State Sterling's a different kind of oil blended to lubricate better than regular oils, with less friction so your engine works less hard.
And uses less gasoline.
So change to Quaker State Sterling. It's like getting free gas with every tank full.
Change to Quaker State. Quaker State helps cars last.
Come on, it's coming. Oh, I can't believe we lost our traveler's check. Me neither. Come on, we've got to find the tour guide. Oh, there he is. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
Well, what's wrong?
Mr. Lee, we lost all our traveler's checks. All of them.
What kind